literally a monster among low levels. Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil Cyrodiil is a blood hunter of the ghost hunting sort, and she fought in the war.
Hello. Claudette is a fighter. And she's a giant halfling. Oh, Rune Knight. Sorry.
Howdy, my name is Kay, but I will be playing Rhythm and Flow. I am a Artificer Ranger Fighter multi-class. I was told the max is 3, so I decided to challenge that, and I made a very interesting Hunter of Hunters, Tamer of Tamers, and all-around badass, hopefully.
Hi, my name is Tristan. I'm playing Ragnar. Ragnar is a ghost, so let's see how they deal with the ghost hunter. Um, before his transcendence into ghosthood, if that's how you say it, he was a Fidelkin, and he is something of a kind of like a unique subclass, which is really just a necromancer with a dip in cleric, but I kind of see it as all one whole. Thank you.
Well, hello, dears. I am Lucy, Blade Singer of Alistria, and right-hand woman to the currently ordained Angrid the Red.
I can feel the headache in that fly. And they've disappeared for me. There we go. normal roll.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
That's fine. That is
yeah, I'm
exactly
cool
what
with that.
she's doing.
I
I'll
Confused.
take
think
yes.
I'm
I'm
confused.
okay with that. My suggestion is that only a long rest can wipe out death saving throws, so that you just keep your
No.
death saving throws instead of levels of exhaustion, because levels of exhaustion are going to stack up fast if it's like a large scale battle and you get a little bit of focus fire, but something like that.
I has
Nah.
arrived.
And also, if I can say one more thing, because I have greater restoration available to me, so I,
Okay.
it's exhaustion is not going to necessarily be all that challenging to the team.
I'd rather not have death saves be wiped after a long rest.
Or a short rest, whatever Dice Master chooses, but at least that they stay relevant.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Nope, that's all good. Like wounds and broken bones and shit. Ooh.
That's that's fine for me.
Yeah, I'll say this. I don't really play with much of these rules, but I'm down to try it out and everything. You said that's what this kind of like whole this session this arc at the very least is and everything, and so I just love to try it and everything before I say for sure to the rest.
Okay. Honestly, I think as long as it fits like thematically within your character and what happens to your character, then yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm down.
Give me the name.
Armagicia.
Yeah.
I also cannot pronounce it very well.
Where's the name again? Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh, yeah. You're muted on stream, Dice. Yes, you are. It's very soft.
How about now? Testing mic 1 2 3. Holy cow! So I just did all that monologue for 20 minutes, and the only people that heard it was in the voice chat. Lovely, awesome.
Yep.
See, it's always the first session. I always mess up with the tech support. It's always that's what. Yes. Now you all should be able to hear me. So Mordecai stands up and says his goodbyes, and I will see you in a week's worth of time, Lady Audress. Set up the grotto. I will send out the word to find some adventurers worthy to create this hero society that we are looking for. And that is where we're going to tune in for each of you. So we will start with Cyrodiil. I apologize. Cyrodiil, you are currently at wow. Thank you. Cyrodiil, you are currently at you are currently staying at the Lazy Hill Pub. Owned by the infamous Jonik Kalandor, a middle-aged elf, and her husband, Adeline Burnham. They've both been running this establishment for quite a few years now, about 5 or 6 years now. What is going on with your day today? What's going on with you?
Cyrodiil is currently leaning over the table in her room, looking at the plan she's drawn up for a house of her own. We've been thinking of getting an actual permanent place of residence. And she turns to one of her retainers, Artemis. How much gold do you have left?
Well, my lord, Lady. Well, lady, you did spend a good bit on construction materials for the blueprints and such. I feel we're a little light.
Where's Brad?
I think he went down to fetch some more drink for you and some more food and beverages and such.
Yeah. Everything's going well with Brad and Yanin?
As well as I can, my lady. We're lacking a little bit on coin, but I'm sure with these blueprints we can maybe get some discounts for some of the builders to make this construction.
Yeah. Cyrodiil walks over to her bed, opens up her bag, reaches in, moves her hand around, pulls out a few gold-colored bags and a few silver-tinted ones. Here, and she puts them on the table. Use that for everything we need for now. I'll have to search for more ways to get us more money.
Okay. After a minute or so, you hear some footsteps coming up the stairs, and you hear a small knock.
Come in.
And it's Adalo. Cyrodiil, I just got a letter looking for adventurers of high power and worthy tales. I hate to intrude, but I heard you the other night tell Grand of your tales and your adventures that you've been on and your legacy that you have brought to this world. Maybe you should go meet with some guy by the name of Manser, Furry Manser.
Mordecai.
Ah, yes, Mordecai. Yes, maybe you can meet up with him, and maybe he can send you on a quest to get. I believe there's a blueprint I see out of the corner of my eye.
It's a blueprint for a house, yes. A rather large one.
Well, just wanted to give you the news. I will leave you to be. And she leaves the letter on. She leaves the letter on the board and shuts the door. And in the letter, it proclaims from Mordecai that adventurers from far and wide I seek adventurers of all high power who have gone to the beyond and farther who want to show their power and protect this land that we live in. With the help of my fellow guildmates from the Horde of House, we have a quest we wish to send you upon. And there's a few more details at the end saying that you will be rewarded with gold and some other kind of things like that. So.
And here I thought my days of adventuring were over. Well, Optimus, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Oh.
Talk to the other two, especially Fraz.
I'm actually in charge for once, not Franz. Oh boy, so much power. Oh, this is gonna be grand. We're gonna stay up for.
I thought Fraz was in charge.
Oh. Good call. Good call, my lady. One of these days, my friend. One of these days.
Hey, when the house is built, you'll be looked after running the house.
Yay!
Otherwise, Fraz is in charge most of the time.
And Yanin comes up with the food and the drink. Did I miss something, my lady?
Well, got a new job for myself. Fraz is in charge as always.
Splendid. I will make sure these two behave each other, and we will look after our room and keep you posted on the whereabouts of the day-to-day of the blueprints and the building. So I assume, Cyrodian, you gather your belongings and your.
I leave quite a bit of gold and silver for them to live off on while I'm away.
Okay. As you head down the stairs, you're greeted with a few other elves, a couple of the barmaids, and the keepers of the inn, and they're like, "Cyrodian, didn't you just get here the other day?"
Yes, a letter arrived. A lot of important work.
Didn't we hear you say something about the other night that you were retired?
Yes, and looks like I'm being pulled out of retirement. A night's work is never done.
Well, best of luck, my friend. We will keep an eye on your servants and make sure they are fed and they are well-being.
Where's that pouch? She pulls out a small pouch. Hand this to Fraz once they come back.
Will do. Safe travels.
Yep. Take care.
And
when I get back.
As you head out, it is midday, and you were also given a small map leading to the Guild, the Dark Order. And that is where we're going to put a pause in your tale and jump to another one. Let's go to Claudette. Claudette, I believe you are just coming to the city gates of Arcania.
Yes. So, she's going to be high above in the skies, standing on top of her rock named Aurora, and she's gonna look off in the distance and see the gates, and she's gonna lean down and give Aurora a pat, be like, "All right then, I guess we're here. Make sure you don't terrorize the locals too much. You know, we gotta keep a low profile.
She kind of gives
try not to eat anything either."
She gives you the impression that she will do as you ask and only eat the little critters and stuff to keep her occupied. She gives you the impression.
Horses are little critters to her, right?
Yes, exactly.
She's gonna like, right, have fun, and she's gonna step off the edge of Aurora and let her fly off as she falls from the sky and lands gracefully like a ballerina in front of the gates.
So upon you landing on the ground, do you cause like a little bit of a rumbling as you land on the ground? Probably.
No, it's pretty light. The dust kind of like, like plumes a little bit because of the sharp style, but not really.
Okay. So upon you falling from the sky, the guards at the gate at the gates look at you like, "Ha! What? Did you just fall from the sky? Are you an angel by chance?" No, he would have. They would have wings. They're a little tiny for an angel, but they don't have wings. Angels have wings. Yes, but did you just not see? He fell from the sky. Do you not?
She's gonna be visibly irritated by the reference to her height, but she's not gonna say anything. She's like, "No, I am not an angel. Um, yes, your friend is right. I should have wings."
Apologies for mocking you of your height. Sorry. We normally when we see creatures of big and of all sorts and sizes, it's usually we're apologize. So sorry.
It's fine. Just know, I accept your apology. Okay, let's move on from that.
What do you play? What are you doing here in Arcania? You don't seem that you're from these parts.
Right. I am a giant from the. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. I should have the map. Well, I am a giant from the hills, and I seek aid to clear a evil dragon from my land. Can you show me to your strongest adventurers?
Sure, I can. They're a little bit. Stop at the height. Stop. No. Just because they're tiny doesn't mean that. Stop it.
You got one more time. Actually,
I apologize. I apologize for him. I'm so sorry. Yes. Well, the best place we could probably send you that's well known in these parts within the city would be the Dark Order. There was actually just a message sent out within the city. Actually, here, hold on. He quickly places his spear against the wall and looks through. Here it is. And he pulls out a small little letter, kind of a pamphlet kind of thing, message to all the city people. Maybe this will work for you. And in the message, it says, the guild owner and high council member Mordecai Flesmenser is looking for adventurers of well-renowned tales and adventures and skills and powers, and wants to form a hero society to help protect these lands, and needs some adventurers to put them to the test before, and says there's some reward as a gold and some other things like that. Maybe this might be what you're looking for?
It seems perfect. There should be plenty of strong adventurers here.
All right. Well, if you yes. Well, if you go straight down this road, go straight down this city block right here, take a right and take a left, and you cannot miss it. It's a giant black building with red lettering on the door. You cannot miss it. It's huge.
Thank you for your kindness. She waves and then just walks off.
Okay. So as you enter the city of Arcania, upon you entering, you start to feel a burning sensation. Not like you're getting like a sword hacked at your arm or that, but you notice on the palm of your hand a small sigil begins to burn inside you, and it's some strange sigil of sorts. And you start to feel that your power and what you are normally used to from your own homeland seems to be like a little restrictive. You still have access to it, but something is keeping you in check with your power.
She's like, well, that's strange. And she's gonna continue walking. I'm gonna have to ask him about this.
Okay. Next person we will jump with is Rhythm. You and I talked. You are starting in a smithing's workshop, and you're currently tinkering of whiskers. Am I correct?
That is correct. Yeah, you circle in on a armored individual, not really showing their what they look like underneath and everything. With some magical arcane tools in their hand, just fixing some damaged plates on this large mechanical dragon would be the proper term, or draconic beast because they do not have wings. They're just hammering away and just start speaking draconic, which is the only language Whisker speaks. Like, listen. I know we gotta practice and everything, but if you keep going hard like that, I gotta go hard like that, and it's not fun for anybody. I know we both just got to this new plane and everything like that, but I ain't sure like the kind of materials they got here, so you gotta be careful.
And Whiskers nods and apologize for their recklessness to have you make more repairs and such. The blacksmith comes in after a few minutes. Are you finding everything all right? I'm sorry we don't have more adamantium flakes that you can give your little pets, but it's all I could have.
No. I'm sure they're very appreciative of what you have and everything, and I'm sure we can purchase like some like materials at the local shop and everything. It's just this new kind of currency and everything is just kind of different from what I'm used to, but I'm still getting used to it and such. I hope no one's scamming me.
Yeah.
Anything I can do you for, or what's up?
Nah, I'm good right now. I have my trainees that I've been working with and such. Uh, Actually, I just got a letter a few hours ago. Actually, coming from one of the High Council members, Mordecai Fluffmancer. I don't think you do you know of him and the council. He's a Grand Wizard, pretty well known, owner of the Dark Order Guild.
I'm gonna be upfront about this. Still new to the city, but Mordecai Fluffmancer is a wonderful name. I would just love to meet this person in general. And are they like requesting me or what's up?
No. He uncrumples the paper. Sorry, I was going to use this for kindling for the fire. I didn't think it really applied to me. I'm not what he was looking for. But in his letter, he's calling out to all high level adventurers who have gone far and wide across this land, who are either retired or seeking more to do within this world. He's putting together a series of heroes for society to help protect this land from evil and to not let it return to what we were over 1,000 years ago.
Man, I should really pick up a history book here so I know what the hell happened. I only got here like a month ago. But yeah, does it say where we should head if we're interested?
It says the Dark Order, his own guild. Who's holding a call for all high level adventurers.
And is that like down the street?
Yeah, it's just he pulls a small little map and he points. It's directly center of the Wow, I just lost my map. There it is. Directly center of the map.
Number 24.
Yeah, we'll just use that for right now. Can't
Okay,
miss.
yeah.
Palestine.
Yeah.
I'm interested now. I ain't really got much to do in this area, so yeah, I'm down to go do that. Do I need to be like a guild member? I don't know.
I think you should ask him that when you get there. Ask them when you get there and
Okay.
see what happens.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
sure
pretty much finished up with here with Whiskers and everything. Yeah, they seem pretty like up to shape and all such. So
Whiskers
yeah,
Whiskers stretches out his long cord like snake like body and such and scrapes it off a little bit and then rolls around and then pumps out his armor just a little bit and scrapes off the little scraps of the armor that you missed a little bit and shakes a little bit and then tells you in this kind of like deep draconic kind of voice, ready.
yeah. See, they're ready. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna head out. It's been cool. Thank you for letting me use your forge. What did we agree on for price for today? Sorry about that.
You know what? On the house today. On the house. It's not a problem.
All right.
You brought me a fine specimen for allowing me to assist you in tinkering and working on this magnificent beast of such. It was a treat for myself. Not a problem.
Yeah, traveling between planes is not the easiest thing with a large giant mechanical beast like this. But I appreciate you allowing me to your workshop, and we will be seeing each other again. So, thank you.
No
And I
problem.
mosey on out of there.
All right, and as you step out, as the sun beats down on you, the streets become busy. You are in the kind of the work, the ward, the mechanical ward for machines and repairs and magicals and stuff like that. So you can see a series of shops, all working on small tinker little robots and items, all in different vendors. And you are making your way. And Whisker's a little curious, but he knows that he needs to behave, or else he'll be back in the forge. So he needs to.
Yeah. I'm telling Whiskers, listen, Whiskers. I want to take you around places, but when I sign that contract to allow you to be in the city without being attacked, you know the deal. I don't want to lose you, but
Okay. Cool. All right, so then we will be jumping to our next character, which will be interesting how this is going to play out. Tristan, you and I talked. Do you want to start on your plane and start there, or do you? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we focus on seeing some semi-transparent looking pale blue humanoid form, and he was fretting over a set of stones. He's rolling them on the floor of what seems to just be an endless white void. There's some bottles and equipment strewn around, mostly alchemical. And there is a large, shadowy creature manipulating them. This blue gentleman who's fretting over his dice is casting divination. Since he's stuck, and he's stuck in his experiments, and he cannot figure it out. And it's probably been 200 years since he's been stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to call upon a higher force is not where he usually finds his answers. And so he asks the question to the knowledge gods that are guiding him on his path, to whom he should seek advice for his goals. And they answer in one word, and they say Mordecai. And so, well, I don't know who Mordecai is, but I will send him a note. And so he says, Mordecai, your reputation precedes you. I am in need of your advice and would appreciate your guidance and friendship in the matter. Yours, Ragnar. And there's a 5% chance that Mordecai does not get this. Has a slight error rate over dimensions, but if he doesn't hear, let's say 20 times in a row over 20 days, then he's just going to consider the message not being accepted into receiving, because I think probably, I don't know if non-detection or something like that would block that. He's probably thinking there's some sort of magical barrier from being detected or contacted to. So
Definitely.
What happens?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a message back or not?
We could say like
you can decide either way. I can go either way.
I'm gonna say we'll say on day 18, it's in close to the day 20, and you've been working on your craft and your art and your arcana arts, and you're studying of your scrolls and whatever you're doing on the plane, and you're beginning to doubt that your spell, that 5% it's that 5%. We're getting there, but after a minute, you get you receive a message back from Mordecai himself. I don't know who this is. Ragnar, I believe. I apologize. Yes, I am Mordecai, Archmage of the city of Arcania and Armagia. I'm guessing you are seeking knowledge in the Arcana arts, or I'm a little confused of how you came to. I did not know my maybe. So he's mumbling on the message, like kind of off, like having a side conversation with himself, forgetting that he's in the process of sending you a message, and he's like, "Well, no, did she tell? No, did he? No. Well, who would know? This is well." And just ends. And at the bottom of the message, as attachments, it gives you kind of like planar coordinate, like dimensional planar coordinates for where you need to go if you want to meet up with a Mordecai.
So, for me, as an archmage myself, the thing that really impresses me about this is that he is able to cram all of that into the sending spell, which has a limit of 25.
Yes.
So this is clearly an archmage, very capable of their craft in order to like get all of this information across. And I think what I would do is ready myself, and I would grab my amulet and briefly touch it with my, and I would look at my friend, the shadow creature, explaining him what we're about to do, and it doesn't seem to be a highly intelligent creature, and where there's normally like grunts coming from such a creature in some form of understanding. Instead, this creature just inhales as a form of like basic communication almost. And so a plane shift happens, but not to the coordinates that were given to me, but about 500 kilometers away. And then I proceed to cast Project Image, and I will have my image projection actually go to the meeting place.
Okay. So with your coordinates, you arrive just outside the city a little bit, and you could see a wider of the image of the city of Arcania and such. So you're just off on a hill. You're probably maybe half a mile away from the city, not too far, but you can see the beautiful architecture and all the magic that's you could just feel the immense power that's coming from the city, this magnificent city that's before you. And yeah, so so this is basically is you just send a clone through the plane shift, basically, right? Am I reading that correctly? Is that basically what it is?
They went through the plane shift, but somewhere that's a bit of a distance away from the actual coordinates.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
And then sent a projected image at the coordinates.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, a little frail wizard would never show up like physically by themselves on that spot. So he sends a little bit far away, not knowing all that much about this Mordecai or the whole plane that he's about to go to. So they send out their projected image that they can see through and listen to and speak through, and then I shift into the ethereal plane of that plane and just move to the coordinates that were told to me.
Okay. So you make your way to the city on the ethereal plane, and as you arrive at the city walls, you phase through the walls, and upon you entering, you get hit with a force of magic that's something on your level, but something that's it's been a minute since you faced something of this high tier of magic, and it sends you back to this normal plane. Doesn't like dispel or doesn't break anything that you like, but it just brings you forth, and upon your hand you see a small arcanic sigil that you can gather with your skill set and your mind, being an archmage yourself, that this sigil that's been placed upon you is probably a ward from the city to protect and keep high magic users just within a little bit check until they get the proper clearance or until it gets dispelled and stuff, just to make sure that someone stranger comes to the city and has totally.
Is it easily dispellable by me? Basic dispel magic?
No, nothing. No, something of a high.
Right. It's like a combination of remove curse or something.
Something like that. Very high, powerful magic. It is definitely on your level, but nothing as simple that you. It's
No,
The best way to think of it is a constantly reapplied curse of weakness.
In a way, we can do that. That's fine. But yeah.
Waterdeep has an item like that doesn't allow dragons to enter. So it's basically like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna say. It's not. It's not preventing any of your abilities. It's just keeping it within check, and just to make sure that nothing bad happens. Yeah. Okay. So you still have connection to your projected image, so you keep making your way to where it was. And you make your way through the city, keeping to yourself. Everyone's busy. No one's taking notice. It's basically everyone. This is a mixed culture of races within the city, so nothing to attract eyes. And you make your way to where your projected image was, which is the Dark Order. And we are going to change cameras over to, I believe, Lucy, actually. So, Lucy, you are in the chamber with Red.
A drow woman, a very short drow, only standing about 4'7", long silvery white hair. They're in a loose black dress, and sitting opposite them there is some form of incredibly muscular wood elf. There is a large stack of papers slashed across the desks. There are many cups of different wines and drinks that have been gone through, much food, and the two in discussion. Look, sweetie. I know you want to make Guston Barrel your own city, I know your past, but when it says title, you don't put your name as the mayor. Now everybody after you is going to be called Angrid the Red. You realise what you've done, dear?
No words are spoken.
Look, we agreed on it. I stole the Elemental King's throne, and you got a city. I did not agree to then help you make this city, but here I am. Look, Blair's off doing whatever she's doing. You're making a city. I guess I'm just going to be helping you for now. I'd suggest go get some logs from the low-tech jungle and stick them up pointing outwards. You know the area's full of giant monsters. And please remember, send more than just 2 people to get a log. I know you can lift an entire tree, but most people can't, dear. Any questions? I assure you have some.
Before they could speak or say anything like that, the chamber doors open up. Red! Lucy! Letter from Mordecai!
What does he want now?
Do you want me to sugarcoat it?
No, tell it to me straight and hard.
So he wants he starts listing off a series of like repetitive, like the worst duties or like series of chores and stuff that needs to be done, and he's just reading over and over and over, and then before he's like, oh, I was not supposed to read that. That was a joke between you and Lucy. Oh, well, here. How about you just yeah. Oh yeah.
The letter just flies out his hand into mine. Oh, adventurers wanted.
Hello, Lucy.
Lucy's eyes turn and look at Red. I'll flip you for it. He's looking for one powerful person. I'll flip you for it.
Let's go.
I flip a coin and I use my invisible mage hand to make sure it lands for my side of the
Damn it!
Well, dear, it looks like I'm off, and she will actually, take her sort of very, very loose, bathrobe and pull the cords on it, and it shifts into a sort of loose-fitting black dress. Grabs a belt, she puts a little cord in her hair and ties it up, it looks like I'm off to go an adventure, and you can deal with the fact that you made your own town and city, and you've named everybody that's gonna run it your own bloody name.
But
There.
what?
Next time, ask me before you put the documents into the official orders, okay? And she will whistle, and a spectral horse will appear, and she will hop up onto the horse. All right, have fun, dear, and leave the room.
Brilliant. And Rez just
Axe come flying past.
yeah, and Red's just stand there, just still in amazement, and just like, really? And the servant that just came in still standing like, don't look at me. I know nothing about documents and whatever this is later. Nope. I'm bye. Your own problem. And Lucy, so you make your way to the Dark Order, being that you are a local and you've been here for quite a few years. You know the whereabouts around the city, so you make your way to the Dark Order.
I got my usual big sombrero hat to keep the sun out of my eyes.
Absolutely, yes, 100%. And then our last player we will be going over is Tusani. So Tusani, like you and I talked, you recently were just sent on a contract to hunt Borgid the Blue, a one-eyed blue dragonborn. And through your weeks and weeks of hunting and scouting and doing what you do best with your skill set, you managed to track them down and bring them back to the city, to the guild that put out the bounty for them. And that is where we're going to start with you.
Okay. Am I in a room alone with him, or
Yes. You made your way into the city of Arcania with your bounty gagged and bound with the hood over his head, and you've gone through the secret passageways that were told to you in secret by this guild that hired you, and you have entered the This is the Order of the Fallen that had hired you. And they bring them down, and you see a bunch of scuff-roughs and some other bandits and thieves and some assassins all perused around some tables and such as you come around, and your bounty's a little shaken a little bit trying to break free, but knowing your knots and your skill sets, he's not getting anywhere anytime soon. And the leader of the Order of the Fallen steps forward. Was this a trouble one? Did you have any problems?
Not so much trouble as just annoyance.
He's got that rap sheet for a reason. Well, would you like the normal? Tushani, would you like the room normal, the normal room, or do you want the special room?
Give me the special room.
All right. So she gives you the set of keys, and she opens a chamber cell door and leads you and lets you go down a series of circular stairs to an open room that all it has in it is a chair, just a chair. So
I am going to basically just fling him into the chair, and ask him. So, what exactly was Borgit the Blue like? What was he like being charged or like?
So he had took out an official from the city. So let's pick a city real quickly. Let me go quickly. Let's do Loon. What's a good city we can pick? What's a good one? Gurden Tout? Yeah. So one of the officials on not the High Council in Gurden Tout, but one of the lower ones. They.
How do you spell that?
Good question. Here, let me go and move to the maps.
Spelled G-U-R.
There you go.
D-E-N.
Yeah.
T-O-U-T.
Right down there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Bogdan the Blue. Yeah. Bogdan the Blue. There you go. Bogdan the Blue.
Bogdan.
Yeah, Bogdan the Blue. They killed an official member, and they had a high bounty on their head. So
who hired you? I'm going to just ever so slightly remove the gag from his mouth. Don't scream.
Why scream when I could just breathe my lightning on you and shock you? How do you like that?
I am going to take a hollow rod from my pocket and loop it around one of his fingers. I think you know what comes next. So I suggest that you try and answer my questions with at least a little bit of truth to it.
No matter what you do to me, I will not break. I am like an iron cage. I cannot break.
I am going to wrench that rod as far back as it goes until his finger snaps.
And with that, he cringes in anger, and his finger breaks. Ah! Son of a scales bread! Gotcha! I will hold fast. I will not tell. So you do notice, upon you breaking his finger, that he is sweating, and you kind of get this tell from him that he is literally just putting on a face. Like, he is scared out of his way, and he wants to just be done with it. Like, he is just putting on the best face that he possibly can. And after breaking his finger, he is like, you could literally blow on him and he'll tell you all the secrets. But he is completely, yeah.
Okay, so he is going to take the rod off of his other finger and loop and off the broken finger and just kind of like wrench it back into place underneath the ropes and pull out his middle finger. Now, buddy, you and I both know that this is not going to be pleasant if you keep doing this show. So,
What do I get if I tell?
what was that?
What do I get? Like, what's in it for me?
You get to not be tortured until you die.
That's a good point. Well, I have 9 more fingers. Is that worthy enough?
And 10 more.
3, 2, 1.
It was the halflings! It was the halflings! It was the Knights of Red! It was the halflings! They hired me! They had it out for that. They had it out for gout! No more fingers, please, please! Their leader's name is Malivorn! He's a little, scruffy little, bearded fellow.
You said the leader's name was what?
Malivorn. So let me post the name. And then let me post the Knights of Red.
Warren. Real. Okay.
Is that red or red?
Red. E is silent.
No. Okay.
And
I
they're
would like to roll a medicine check to at least splint his finger.
go ahead and do that. Okay. So with how far are you willing to go with your resources for medicine exactly?
I want him to still be in pain, but to
Looking for the problem sort of thing.
I want him to at least not have like a permanently disfigured finger, but I want him to still be in pain. I want it to like properly heal.
Okay. All right.
And then I will start dragging him out of the room and hand him off to whichever authorities I need to.
Okay. And the lady of the Order of the Fallen comes forward. Selja Grimware. She comes forth and she's like, "Would you like the normal? Would you like it in coin, gems? Do you want something specific? How do you want your conversion? Or I have something better. A fellow of the name of Fluffmancer sent out a letter to all of City looking for high-level adventurers. And I think the rewards you'll find on this piece of paper is better than what I could offer you.
I'll take your reward and the piece of paper.
Damn it! Well,
I'll take it in gems.
so she gives you a bag of colorful gems and such, and out of care, that's equivalent to basically what you also start with as well. So we'll add that in, so like that. So so you got a series of red, blue, and yellow, and all different color gems that are worth a good bit of money. And within the letter, it's.
So, I'm sorry. Do I add that on top of what I already have, or?
It was part of it. It was part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. So Seldra takes the bounty. He's like, we're gonna fun with you. How do you like hellhounds? Hellhound? No, hey! We had a deal. Don't talk to him. No. I've got 2 hellhounds that haven't been fed in days. They could use some lizard.
I did make a point to heal his finger, so if you could, I don't know, like keep him alive at least a little bit longer.
Seldra turns back and gives you a small wink, giving you the impression of she's just pulling your leg. Yeah. She's got to keep up the appearance. She is the leader of the Order of the Fallen. She's got to be tough.
Right.
Yeah. So inside the letter from Fluffmancer, it is calling for adventurers of high power who have been seeking adventure and looking for gold and exploring and want to become protectors of the realm, basically, and become this heroes of society.
Chushani will roll up that message and whistle into the big. This is like a bar room, right?
Yeah, where you're standing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's going to whistle into his fingers, and his trusty saber-tooth tiger Rizishi is just going to come bounding off of one of like the back tables.
Oh.
And he is just going to ride the hell out of there.
Okay.
Imagine the scene where Truth is just running around the Great Hall.
Probably. Totally. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, totally.
Everybody loves Rizishi in the
yeah, totally.
in the Order of the Fallen, so it's kind of like their mascot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me type that also in the chat so you have that well. So the Order of the Fallen. There you go. Yeah, I have that as well. Order of the Fallen.
Thank you, my friend.
Yes. So after you navigate your way through the underground passageways of the Order of the Fallen, you come out to the surface inside the gates of Arcania, and in the message you remember from your memory of the directions on how to get to, and you give a little pat to Rizishi and kind of give them that little on, let's go, and you make your way through, and all the crowds and everything are like, well, we've seen dinosaurs. We've seen angels. We've seen demons. We've seen dragons. We've seen oozes. We've seen a saber-toothed tiger. What next? Don't jinx it. Just think. Next.
Do I hear them say this?
Yes.
Can I? Do they notice me like on top of the tiger?
They catch a quick glimpse of you, but nothing in detail. But yeah.
I was gonna go for the memes on that, but
so you journey and make your way to the Order, to the Dark Order.
Dark Order.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is where we are going to pick up. So friends, we're going to go to the city. Players, DM to players. This is a 10th map that we're using right now. We will be adding labels and names and stuff like that, but this is something so you guys have a visualization of what Arcania is. We are currently going to this little building right over here for now. Again, we will label it and give you a little more inscription of more detail, but again, this is the first of the session, so we're going as we go. So you all traverse through the city. Some of you are a little farther than others, so within about an hour or so, you all finally make your way to the gates of the you guys make your way to the guild. So you all arrive outside the entranceway of the Dark Order. Before you all, you see big lead letters, all etched in black, kind of like this dark, webby kind of essence, and mixed it with the red. And you see a bunch of adventurers all standing around, drinking, and a few are sparring. And on the front doors, you could see Arcania sigils that match the same sigils that most of you have on your arms who are new to the city. But for those of you who are locals who've been here for quite some time, you know the mark. This is the mark of Mordecai Fluffmancer.
Cyrodiil sighs, pushes open the door, and shouts out, "Mordecai, where are you?"
All right, so Cyrodiil enters in the guild hall. What about the rest of you? Claudette, do you wait a minute? What do you do? Would you like to take?
Yeah, she's gonna enter the guild hall. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Rhythm, same with you.
Yeah, Rhythm goes like, okay, you gotta angle yourself like this. You gotta turn your head sideways so you won't be able to fit inside. Come on, just like it's Rhythm trying to.
So all I can see in my mind right now is, I'm gonna go a little nerd for a second. All I see is Rayquaza from Pokemon from third gen, just trying to like pivot.
Would I see that?
Yes, you would see this large metal construct trying to make its way through the door, and.
I've never seen that here before. This looks like a robot, but here, like, yeah, okay.
Look to the left a bit. There's a bigger door.
There's a bigger door? Oh shit! Oh, thanks. And I go around and go to the bigger door.
And she goes back to trying to find Mordecai because she's a little upset for having come
Wait, do you
out
yell
of retirement.
Mordecai again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I said, wait, I'm looking for him too. Wait, wait, I need to get through the store first. Wait.
So after a minute or so, Whiskers finally stumbles to the door and she breaks a table or so, and moves some stuff around, and a couple of the barmaids and some of the other adventurers and the guild members are just like, well, it's not as bad as the elemental that we had coming through with the druid. Oh.
They came back?
Yes.
Elemental with the druid?
Yeah, they rescued a higher form of an elemental, and then they didn't realize that the elemental came with children, so there was a bunch of rolling boulders. So yeah. Oh, it's not as bad as last week with the little mini fireballs. Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad I was out of town for that.
Wait, out of curiosity, how much was that table?
Don't worry about it. We furniture here gets broken all the time, and before you could even click, the table gets recreated and refixed up and stuff like that with the magic from some of the barmaids. Yeah, with mending. Thank you, Ragnar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna cast like a spell on it, but y'all seen that it all handled. Okay. I'm gonna mosey on forward looking for Mordecai too.
Okay.
Wait, hey, where's Mordecai?
I'm gonna say right now you all are calling out. Right now, Cyrodiil is calling out, and Rhythm is also standing in the middle of the foyer, and yeah, mass bending Ragnar. Yes.
Would I remember when Mordecai's office was being?
It's been a minute. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's been a minute since you've been to the guild. So yeah, Lucy and Tushani. Let's say you guys,
I actually wanted to do a thing.
Go. Okay. So I'm trying to save Ragnar.
You can go first.
I'm trying to save also Ragnar for last, because you're also walking and keeping low key with you. So let's go with Lucy. Let's go with Lucy next for entering the guild hall next.
Yeah.
Lucy comes riding in on a horse, eating a sandwich. Kind of doesn't even jump off the horse just disappears and she drops to the floor and lands perfectly gracefully. It is all your pleasure, I have arrived. Sorry, I had to do a food run. Busy. Where is that stupid sheep?
And they're all laughing.
I think.
They're all laughing like, oh, that's a new one. First a goat, first a mule, then a cow, now a sheep.
I think it's a llama.
Yes, but we're having a poll going right now. It's been going on for a few months now. We're trying to gather how many nicknames we can come up for that.
She writes down 3 more. Llama Man.
Several nicknames. I'm not going to state them in public, but where is he anyway?
He's around here somewhere. Tushani, do you want to go next? Or do you...
Yeah.
Okay.
About a street back from the Dark Order Hall, he is going to hop off of Rizishi and pull up his invisibility cloak
Mhm.
and just walk in, see if and just try to be unnoticed as he goes in.
So the barmaids do a quick signal to give you the notice that they can see you, but the rest of the adventurers, they're all drinking like they do not notice you're there. But the barmaids are like, give you kind of like that look of, we see you. Yeah, we see you.
Puts 2 fingers to his eyes and to his temple and like waves to him.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, totally. And Chisana, you also see the rest of a strange bunch all looking at calling out the same name. Mordecai! Mordecai! And just trying to call out, and there's also a couple of words that are being shouted out by that are strange names to be calling.
Less than friendly.
Yes! I think last we'll go with is Ragnar. I think you go with it. Yeah, Ragnar will be good for last to arrive at the guild.
So I think as I move through the city, I would definitely attempt to move back into the ethereal plane. Is that does the ward of the city prevent me?
The ward is preventing you. It keeps glowing every time you try to move into the ethereal plane. Yes.
And sorry, is my actual person not 500 miles away as per the spell project image? Because that was what I was trying to achieve.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Then yes, yeah, we can still stick with the project image. Yeah, we can still stick with the project image. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so yeah, the project image just kind of floats through the walls, kind of not really caring or seeming to be normally bound by things like, structures or mass.
Yeah.
And just kind of diffuse through things on the way. Just like the compass says go this way, he's going this way.
Yeah.
And he's just like being like as if a center of gravity is pulling him towards that point. And then when that point arrives, a sending spell goes off, just saying, I have arrived.
And you have arrived at the Dark Order. Mm-hmm. Okay. And as you all are calling out the Mordecai and you all have arrived, with a puff of smoke, you see a cloaked individual. Excuse me, and I will actually take us back to the main screen because that's the biggest picture I have of Mordecai. You see a cloaked individual dressed all in black robes, holding a giant black staff with a snake with a skull on its head at its top of the base. Arrive. Hello, friends! Hello, newcomers! Hello, what's
Cyrodiil is glaring daggers at Mordecai.
Cyrodiil! Lucy! Hello!
First day of retirement, and you send out a missive for adventurers.
The call of duty never eludes an adventure. You know this to be so true.
Yes, and I hate it. But I have to get money to buy a house.
Well, hopefully...
Buy a house. Not quite.
Yes. I see you all have accepted my letter of call for heroes and adventurers. And he points to the rest of the chamber. Everyone you also see here also answered the call.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Rhythm. I more just was at the Blacksmith and they said, hey, they're looking for high-level adventures. Is there like a guild I was supposed to join, or
no.
to represent myself, or can you just tell?
One moment. I'd never seen you before. Strange corporeal friend. Do I know you?
Hi. My name is Rhythm.
I think he's talking to me.
Yes, Ragnar.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, big fancy words.
So, a tall blue gentleman that looks spectral in nature, and I think Mordecai would just innately see that it is an illusion. that is standing in front of him, like an emissary of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "Thank you for your kind invitation, Mordecai. My name is Ragnar. I come from the plane of Ravnica. I do not know what letter you speak of, but I was hoping for a private audience."
Sure. And he quickly is like, if you're interested to read what letter was sent out, you may, while I get everyone else situated. And he quickly calls for Gwyn. Yes, here. Also, Ragnar, if you wish to bring your true self, you may do so. You are protected within the walls of my guild hall. Nothing will harm to you. But if you feel that this is what you prefer, you're fine. But going to let you know. You may reveal your true self if you wish. But yes, I will let you. We'll have a private conversation later on if you wish. So back to, let me see. He turns around and he's like, friend with the giant snake robot thing. I'm so sorry. I am. Can you? What is he eating? What is that? Can you please put that down, please? That.
No. So sorry. He lacks precious metals. So that's either mithril or adamantine.
Cyrodiil stays away from that dragon thing. She paid a lot of money for this armor.
Yeah. That's either mithril or adamantine. Why? Is there anything problem or what's up?
And he quickly points and he's like, it's not what he's wearing, it's what he's chewing on. And he points to a set of dragon plates of armor that is kind of like a decoration up on one of the corners and such.
Oh, don't worry. If he's just chewing on, he won't eat it. If it's like legit dragon, it won't really pierce it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
3, 2, 1, and you hear the sounds of crush.
Okay, I'll pay for that.
Friends, if that was the real thing, that would probably break your coin purse.
Okay, good thing it's not the real thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, hey Whiskers, gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Where was I? Friends, yes, you've all accepted our letters. Come forth. And he quickly, snaps his fingers and he clears out. You also see several of the adventurers when you arrive begin to go poof, 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 pop, 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 and disappear, for they were illusions themselves. And he reveals the true adventurers that did come before, and they arrive, precaution, to make sure that no one was harmed. I thank you all for attending and receiving my letter, for those of you who received a letter, and kind of eyes Ragnar that you came for a different reason. I have searched far and wide within my city, and through the world of Agnolasia. I'm wishing to form a society of heroes, as I would call it, where high-level adventurers and high experience of adventurers to come and protect the realm for dark and evil foes who want to plague this land and take us back to where we were during that dreadful war that happened over 100 years ago. Like I said, as I posted at the bottom of the letter, if you did not see, I will offer you up gold and a series of magic items if you do pass a series of tests created and led by my good friend from Lady Eldris and her husband Baltonic, Ardis. And I'm going to take you guys actually to the guild hall. So I know it's a little bit empty. We'll fill this up for next session, but I'm going to go and put... Yeah, so Cyrodiil, here's you. Rhythm, here is you. And then here's Whiskers. Here's Lucy.
Yeah, Whiskers is huge.
Tristan. There's Ragnar. Here's Ragnar. Here is Claudette. And then here is Tusani. Tusani, I will change what I had as the default for your Sabretooth for next time. I put them as Scythe, but we'll change that for next time.
That's fine.
Yeah, for Rishiki, if you want, we can change it for next time. But yes.
There was a homunculus as well, right?
The homunculus is important.
Okay. I believe that is all the tokens that need to be present right now that were needed to be present. Rhythm, would you like to? Is that where you like to put Whiskers? You can move Whiskers if you wish. I'm
trying to move my own token over or Whiskers, but I can't for some reason.
Give me a second. Let's check some permissions. I might have put someone else as your permissions. Oh, that is why. Yeah, I gotcha. The typical. I thought I linked, but I didn't link. Apologies, stream. Again, it's the first session. Tech support is always the worst. All right, Rhythm, try moving yourself now, and I got Whiskers.
Awesome. Okay, I just want to be close to Whiskers.
Yeah, go for it. You may now move your Whiskers and stuff like that.
I'm all good.
Yep, and here.
Same thing with mine and the Sabretooth as well.
Did I not?
Yeah, okay, one second.
Okay, try that for Scythe, and then here is Tushani. Okay.
Yep, that's good.
All right, cool. And then here is Artis and Artis and.
A nod to the two.
Yep. So, alright. So we're going to go over a couple things. Alright, let me do this. And so Mordecai tells you all that I will give the show to Artists and Eldris to give you the layout of what this quest involves. So Artists and Eldris both, I'm like, thank you, Fluff. We'll take it from here. I feel now is a good time, dear husband of mine, to reveal ourselves, to see that we are serious. Really? It's been a minute, but you sure? We're in the home of Mordecai. What's the worst that can happen? I will say this one more time. You sure about this? Yes, I'm sure. Hun, we're fine.
I put my shield away.
So Artemis begins to shed a little bit of his skin and change his form, and revealing that he is a void ancient dragon.
What do I know about these? Out of curiosity,
You can make a quick, if you would like, history check if you want.
Can I make I'll make a history check.
This is history, please and thank you. And if anyone else would like to try to gain knowledge on what a void dragon is as well.
I got an 18 on history.
Sure. All right.
I got a fat 4.
Cyrodiil, that sucks.
Yeah. Even though I fought in the war with these guys, I never bothered to learn about them.
So, yeah, here is a little bit better of the picture for you all, so you all can see them a little bit. Void dragons, which you all... Claudette, you have heard them through stories, along with the rest of the dragons. Jushani, same with you. You've heard of the name, but can't recall exactly. But the most of you do remember that void dragons are children of the stars. Void dragons drift through the empty spaces between the boundaries of the mortal world, wandering between the stars. They are aloof, mingling only when otherworld beings that live above and beyond the earth, including incarnate forms of the stars himself, when lesser creatures visit void dragons. The dragons themselves barely notice. Void dragons are intensely knowledgeable creatures, but they have seen too much, lingering on the edge of void itself, gazing into the yawning nothing outside has taken a toll. Void dragons carry a piece of that nothing with them, and it slowly devours their being. They are all unhinged, and their madness is contagious. It flows out from them to break the minds of lesser beings when dragons fly into a rage and lash out. Despite their removed existence and strange quirks, void dragons still hoard treasure amongst others. Gems that glitter like the stars of their home are particularly prized. Their crowning piece, however, is knowledge. Void dragons jealously hoard scraps of forbidden and forgotten lore of any kind, and spend most of their time at home poring over these treasures. Woe to any who disturbs this collection, for nothing unites their latent madness like a violation of their hoard. So for these type of dragons, they prefer hoarding knowledge versus coin, gems, and other stuff. They would like...
They can go after a gem if it's...
Yes. Yes. Void dragons are children of Velez, the world serpent, and their children are their followers. Yes. Yes. So, so both dragons appear before you in their true forms, and you hear this powerful voice oversees everyone who's in the guild hall, and a lot of the adventurers a little bit frightened as the size and the immense presence of all of them are. Greetings, everyone. It's been a minute since we've actually stretched our wings and told our true selves.
100+ years since I lost. Are you guys like that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. But yes, Ragnar, yeah, exactly. Like, with that 24, like, just basically seeing these kind of creatures is like pure, like, just seeing these creatures actually reveal themselves to all of you is like knowledge upon itself because of how rare these creatures are and how vastly knowledgeable they are and such. Like, spend a day with them and your mind will be expanded. Like, the amount of knowledge these creatures have is immenseful. But, yeah.
No, that was not what I'm reasoning.
Alright. So with that, guys. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. So, Eldris is like, well, honey, would you like to speak first, or am I? Well, this was your grand idea to reveal ourselves. I feel better just, I'm gonna let you take the reins. I'm gonna come over here and just, very well. Greetings, everyone. I am, Lady Eldris Grimmer of the Guild, notes please, thank you, of the Horde of the Promised. Me and my husband and my children, the Grimoire family, we are husband and wife, yes, and their children. Us and our children, we have been on this plane for... I couldn't tell you how long we've been here, but every so often, per the Council of Arcania's request or any other form of power that seeks to gather high and powerful adventurers, we have formulated a sort of test to put you all through, to test your skills, to truly see if you are worthy of being heroes and become protectors of the realm. Also, brush off probably any time that you guys are rusty. Maybe you guys are retired, or it's been a minute since you've been in combat, or you've been spending too much time in the library, etc., etc. Get to the point, huh? Yes, I know. Anywho. So, we stumbled upon a plane that is not been too often. Let me see if I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Okay. It is called the Grotto of Nightmares. It exists in a plane called the Deep Ethereal. It lies between a plane of a plane of a plane. It is between the realms and the planes between words. Excuse me. That's what I need. Thank you. Nope. Give me a second. I gotta read. it's two specific planes. I just get the names right. I know one is the Shadowfell, and I gotta think of what the other one is. I just wrote this down. I'm trying to find the note. Yes. So the Grotto of Nightmares is on a plane between the ethereal plane and the Shadowfell plane. It is between a plane within a plane.
You said between Shadowfell and
The ethereal plane.
Okay.
What would I know about this plane being, ethereal myself and having a creature that is from beyond the Shadowfell? The negative plane is.
You could make a history check to see if you've heard of it. You can try. You can see if it's within your knowledge set.
Mission roll as well.
Sure, go for it. Yeah. Ragnar, I would say Ragnar, for you've heard of this name of what she speaks of, but cannot recall more than that.
Would this count as fiends and undead?
No, straight history. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
35. Did they send me there for the first test originally?
No, that was the other grotto. Yes, you're thinking of a different grotto. So the Grotto Nightmares exist in the deep ethereal, or to some who know it, which Cyrodiil, you used to know it as the Dream in Omeria. That's where it used to be from. Sorry, I'm wrong. So it's actually in a triangle cross. It's between the Feywild, the Shadowfell, and the ethereal. It's in a triangle plane between all three of those.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I've got the one for Fey, fiends, and undead.
That
covers all three.
It is ruled and governed by an ancient lich by the name of Crimson Krazak.
That's where I get.
Who uses the grotto to bewilder, trap, and kill powerful beings and test strong adventurers, for we have a pact and a deal with them. Krazak is a worshipper of the ancient goddess, the Black Goat, formerly known as the Black Goat of the Woods, and the Thousand Young, or... I am not going to try to pronounce that. I will just post that. Yeah, I will just post that in chat for you all, so you all can read.
The Black Goat of the Woods with 1,000 Young, or Shub-Nagrotha.
Yeah, Shub-Nagrotha.
Yep.
And he has a cult of followings there. Existing within the plane realm, the grotto is bathed in perpetual darkness, rolling mist and slid through its dark passageway, lightly obscuring its insides to even those who can see past the ethereal's black curtain. Unlike the majority of the ethereal plane, the grotto has its own gravity subjected to the grotto's floors. Since it is in the deep ethereal, which is within the triangle, basically. This is basically like the what is the triangle? Basically like the Bermuda Triangle, yeah. The grotto does not overlap with the material plane or touch anything within. It's within its own plane of existence. All right, so a little bit of All right, so this is from Mordecai, also chiming in a little bit to to add to Ildurus as well. A little bit of knowledge about Crimson Krazak. Crimson Krazak is thousands and thousands of years old. In fact, Krazak is so old it hardly remembers a time before he was a lich. Krazak is genderless and free of ethnicity. Even its monkier Crimson Krazak was adopted at some point in its storied history with no memory or care for its previous name. Thousands of years ago, Krazak created the ultimate weapon, the Grotto of Nightmares. This displaced cavern travels through the deep ethereal, like we were just mentioning, occasionally touching the borders of other planes of existence, which is where you can access it. When it arrives and attracts the attention of the planes, greater challenges, typically creatures closer to ascension levels, such as demigods and high-level heroes. So far, in the 1,000 years this grotto has been created, over 990 creatures, adventurers, and other sorts have visited this, and have all perished within its indestructible dream walls. The souls of these visitors are then locked into a pink glowing candle crimson. A pink glowing candle Crimson calls his soul candles. Not even the nigh immortal creatures who work in the grotto know why Crimson Krazak is collecting soul candles. However, the servant person sorcerer supremist Suzoku which I will post that name for you guys as well. Krazak's closest ally theorizes that the Ancient Lips hopes to collect 1,000 candles as an offering to the goddess, the Black Goat. And it just so happens that the souls of the next arriving characters will bring the candle count to exactly 1,000, which is what this entire summoning of all the adventures will equal to 1,000. So, your job is we will send you to the Grotto of Nightmares, defeat this evil lich, prove that you are who you are with your powers and your strong suit and your skill sets, and come back with the title Hero of Arcania.
Cyrodiil's gonna make it worse than the first test.
So you are sending us to a completely dark and horrible demi-plane. Kill a lich and come back.
Exactly. It's better than the last. It's better than the last. It's better than the last grotto. It's better than the last grotto we sent you to. I believe it was Mind Flayers we sent you to.
Oh.
I will say this right now. I have never killed a lich before, but I am excited.
Well,
Can anyone tell me about these liches? Cause I know more about like beasts, dragons, that kind of. So like, is a lich like a strong wizard or something like that?
Cyrodiil would know this because she hunts undead and such.
If you all would like to, if you all would like to try to recall knowledge about liches and stuff, religion check, please and thank you. And I will.
Do I even need to roll for this? It kind of seems like it's like my wheelhouse.
So would your would Rhaegar keep the knowledge to themselves, knowing that they already know the answer to this, and they just chuckle, kind of like maybe? Yeah.
Cyrodiil knows the answer as well for 29.
Yeah.
Also, I think Ragnar feels liches are a little bit blasé, like the easy way out to achieve immortality.
Yeah.
Just the back in my plane, we don't really deal with much undead and that variety. It's just more, here's like this giant plant monster that is messing with these people. Go take care of it. Here's a dragon. Ain't got much time for undead.
So with your checks and stuff like that, so a lich. Liches are the remains of great wizards who embrace undead as it means of preserving themselves, as Ragnar made the comment of basically it's the cheap way out, basically. And even Mordecai will agree that it is the cheap way out as well. They further their own power at any cost, having no interest in the affairs of the living except for those affairs interfere with their own. Scheming and insane, they hunger for long-forgotten knowledge and most terrible secrets. Because the shadow of death doesn't hang over them, they can conceive plans that take years and decades or centuries to come to fruition. A lich is a gaunt and skeletal humanoid with weathered flesh sketched tight across its bones. Its eyes succumb to decay long ago, but point to the light of Burm in its empty sockets. It is often garbed in molding remains of fine clothing and jewelry, worn dulled by the passage of time. Hey Mordecai, what was that one lich that's you humanoids know about that keeps being brought up multiple times? Oh, it's not of this plane. Oh, it's some other plane. Forgotten Realms. What is it? Vuka? Vaka? Is it vodka?
Vecna.
No.
Vecna.
I think it's Akarok.
It's not vodka, dear. Vodka is a very delightful drink, and I'm currently getting one of them.
And then, Vecna, yes! We do not like him. Yes, he was sour for power. And that is why he's on his own plane within the Forgotten Realms, and we are safely over here for now. Thank you.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for telling me about liches. Now, cool. I guess I'll just research some weaknesses of undead, I guess. Sorry.
Cyrodiil will just pull her sword out a bit, which is currently active, and it just said bright daylight. Radiant damage works wonderful against them. As she sheathes it again.
Okay.
Mind putting that away?
She does. She does.
Thank you, I appreciate
I like carrying
it.
a little sun in my sword.
Yes, a little warning before you pull that out, dear. It's
Sorry.
it's hell in my eyes.
So Lady Eldris speaks up. She's like, "So we suggest you all form parties. It's better to go as a team versus solo." Then she looks to each of you. Now, I don't doubt you each could solo your own lich if you tried, but it's better to go in.
So,
It's better to go in.
uh,
It's better to go in numbers.
I
So,
agree.
so Eldris, she's like, I will let my husband take over now. I need a moment. And she quickly shapes back to her normal form, and she quickly goes and sits down. And being in her true dragon form was a little too much for her. Just a little bit, yeah, a little bit. And Artist comes forward, is like, well, while my wife sits down and takes a breather. So, if each of you will please gather around and formulate parties and such. And he quickly points out, he's like, we'll do groups over, he points, he's like, we'll do groups over here. We'll form another group over here, another group over here, another group over here, equal to 10 groups. And he looks to all of you guys in the front, and he's like, I feel that you all would be perfect for each other as a group together, but I won't. You all are your own person, your own selves. You can decide for yourselves. So, once you all have formulated a group, let us all know, and we will give you guys the rundown of the preparations for getting you to this planar that you will be going to. So, Artis and Eldris both turn into their normal forms, and they go sit down. And that is where we're going to come to all of you. I am going to remain quiet, and we'll chime in if you need to, but we're going to RP a little bit, guys. So.
I guess this is the part where we introduce ourselves rather more formally rather than before. Um, my name is Rhythm. I am a hunter, tamer, and researcher of different beasts, monsters, and other kind beings. Like I said, I'll admit this, I ain't got much experience with undead, but my skills in tracking and um handling animals is pretty good. Plus, I come as a package deal with my friend here. This is Whiskers. They're a robotic behir that was made back in my home plane.
Greetings. Don't worry about the undead side of things. I've got that covered.
Oh,
I've
but
hunted undead for a very long time.
oh, okay. How old are you?
Uh, over 400.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, oh, gods of various pantheons.
Eh,
I was about to say, Jesus
Too
is the
slow.
guy that works in the employee of the Glide Guild.
Well,
It is at this point that Tishani just pulls back the hood on his cloak and introduces himself. I am simply Tushani.
hello,
I
Tushani.
well met, and he puts his hands together and does a little head bow to each of you.
nods
So,
back.
what else do you think we'll encounter in this Grotto of Nightmares?
Cyril start listing all the undead she's fought: ghosts, zombies, ghouls,
Wait, did
demi-liches,
you say Draco Lich? What the hell's a Draco Lich?
undead dragon,
I got something for
dice,
that, and I
white. She
nice.
keeps
And
listing more and more undead off.
when you say dragon or anything giant, she takes out. Okay, I got these two swords, right? These are really good against giants and dragons. And then I got
That
my
would be
hammer right
useful.
here. Yeah, yeah. They're very specific at this. I also got something on my back for just in case you're a bit too far from me. And I got this magic hammer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cyril will turn to Lucy. Is my sword going to cause problems for you?
You see for there is a brief moment where none of you have been paying attention. Lucy is actually floating in midair praying, and she
She'll seeing
opens
the
her
floating.
eyes.
I'll wait for her to finish.
When she opens her eyes, they're normally her eyes are a little pinky colored. They are now almost glowing, vibrant pink. She goes, no, I should be fine now. I just finished casting foresight on myself.
Oh,
Gonna have that going for the next 8 hours.
Nice.
No, yes, and as far as weapons go, from what I know, liches, they die to anything, technically. This one is my personal favorite. And she pulls a very fine rapier. This is Flair's love. Actually, I'm Flair's love, but she gave me this.
My sword's not going to cause any problems, is it?
I shouldn't be. I'm fine now. It's just pre-warning when it comes out,
Yeah.
so I can avert my gaze.
Does that
Yeah.
rapier do something cool or?
Well, it protects me from my love.
All right, cool.
Claudette was the one that was going on about the 2 weapons, correct? Or was it someone else?
I have the 2 magic weapons.
I can't tell who's who.
I'm the one doing the very poor
Okay.
cowboy
Okay.
accent.
Yeah. I tried looking around, seeing that other people have grouped up, and I see the rather small person off to the side. And she points using her shield arm. You over there, would you like to come join us? Pointing at Claudette.
Well, I was. Is it like a requirement for like services rendered,
Grouping
something
up.
like that?
Grouping up. We need
Yes,
best to go in a group.
Please do not allow me to be the only small person around here, as Lucy is only about 4'7".
Well, it's not all about your height, and everything. You don't have to bring it up, thanks. But yeah, I was just yeah, sure. I'll be happy to group up. Um, are we going for the dead guy that they were talking about?
Yeah, going off to the Lich will be an interesting thing. Haven't gone off to someone that old yet.
I mean, yeah, I've never experienced anything like that. Honestly, I just stick to my own little area of the woods.
We're missing one more person.
What about that blue guy?
You mean the undead ghost over there? Sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind. As
They
long as
might
it
know
doesn't
something
cause.
about like fighting undead and everything like that. They seem pretty capable.
That's currently an illusion.
Ah,
Are you
okay.
sure they wouldn't be like an enemy?
I mean,
Nah, if Mordecai's speaking with them, they're not much of an enemy right now.
yeah.
Right, fair enough. I mean, you guys are rather quick to trust these people, don't you think?
I mean,
I don't
did
trust
y'all
any of you.
read the
Lucy.
rules coming in, right?
They show you 2 big dragons, and everybody's just like, yeah, this is cool.
Any person
I
here I
mean,
trust
There's
is
rules?
Lucy. Yeah.
Wait a second.
yeah, the rules, the main rules like crimes against lords and officials, crimes against the city, crimes against the gods, crimes against citizens. Basically, just basic decency rules like don't kill anyone, don't steal anything, don't disrespect people, that kind of stuff.
Kinda have to know the rules to be a knight in this city.
Oh, you're a knight? That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys can't tell what race or gender she is. She is in full body armor.
Same over here, homie. Same
We
over
just
here.
we just think that you're a construct.
She doesn't look like a construct.
I'm just teasing
Y'all can see what
Yeah.
my character looks like, right? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, y'all can't really tell either. It's like, yeah, I'm just all excited and everything, enjoying myself.
Yeah.
All you
But,
see is the red eyes.
Yeah, but Shani's got that like dark orange to almost brown fur. And the only thing that seems kind of off about him are his eyes. One's red and one's green, and he's about 6'1".
That's nice.
Well,
Awesome.
as for communicating while on this plane, I think I have us covered. You just need to be willing, and I can connect us.
Yeah. How's
What do you
Red
like?
treat? How's Red treating you, Lucy?
She's a handful.
Heard
Just
about
kind
her
of
naming a town mayor herself.
Yes.
Y'all own towns?
Well, I don't own the town. No, I don't really enjoy the city life too much. I live far off in the woods with my beloved. No, but my good friend Angrid the Red, she started up her own city up the northeast, because of course she did. And well, she's not the brightest tool. Sharpest tool, yes, but not the brightest tool. And by sharpest tool, I mean she hits things very, very hard.
Had to duck an axe at one point.
Me and her fought back in the war, and
How are you guys doing that like highlighted text?
Do/me.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
as for
I
battle
think
strategy,
I think us together as a team will be very formidable, and I would not want to be the lich on the other side of us, right?
quite right.
Uh,
Although if a
yeah.
lich has his own plane of existence married between free planes, they are going
Let's
to
get
be quite the threat.
Excuse me.
Some sort. I'd be willing to.
Do liches have like any particular resistance to any like other kinds of damage? Like,
uh,
obviously we're not gonna
give
be
me a
able to rot
second.
it to death. However, I'm just curious on like,
Yeah, I can search it up because of how high of a roll I got.
So, what exactly were you? So Mordecai can actually step in. He's multitasking at the moment. So he's verbally speaking. Yeah, he's verbally speaking out to you all and stuff, and overhears a conversation of rhythm. I believe it was.
yeah,
What is the?
yeah. Are they weak to anything or particularly resistant or immune to anything else? Just so that we're aware and we can adjust our arsenals and prepare ourselves for such an event.
The one problem with liches is they are the new form of their previous selves. So, for example, myself, if I was to become a lich, God, if I ever.
If you ever did that, I'll gladly put my sun sword where it doesn't shine.
I mean, can
Every.
wizards probably reincarnate or?
Yes, some can depend on their skill sets and their magic abilities, but every lich is different. No lich is the same because of their what they were as their previous selves. So, if I was to become a lich now, I would definitely be a formidable foe because of it. It's not so much resistances or immunities you should be trying to look for. It's creative solutions. Yeah, it's creative solutions. Like a normal lich is a caster, like myself. Which they could be of the intelligence sort, they could be intelligent sort, like of as a wizard. They could be of the wisdom. They could be of charisma. It's very all sorts. High in skill saves. Very good at resisting magic. Some can simply just look at you, and before you can even cast a spell at them, and they counter without even speaking a word. There's so much that a lich could have. They're basically a caster's form of trying to reach gods. Hence why Ardias and Eldris mentioned Vecna from another realm, where they are a god within the Forgotten Realms. And they are also a lich, but they have earned that title, the lich. So.
All right, that's interesting. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, I will tell you all this. I would not think like your typical normal adventuring where invisibility or try to throw the biggest spell at them. This time, you will have to think creatively. Liches and their powers and their lairs, they tend to grow in power where they can see you coming a mile away with the amount of arcane power they have. It's unspeakable. But this will definitely put you all to the test and test your skill sets. And yes. And I will say this, the reward you all will receive is quite high because it's a little bit from my personal hoard and Eldris and Artis's hoard. And he quickly shouts to Artis, what are you offering? Well, you said you had the gold covered, right? Yes, of course, I have the gold covered as always. And a magic item or two. What do you all have? Is this the right time to reveal? Well, you have to tell exactly what you're giving them, but they at least can know of context what you'll be giving them. You each will be given a playing card and a ring from us. Mordecai will provide you with a book and some gold, and possibly something else. But from me, us as the Void Dragons, we will provide you each with, as your reward, a playing card and a ring.
What does this mean? The playing card. Yeah.
Put it this way, dear. When a rarely ever seen being offers you a random item such as a playing card, you usually accept it
Don't
without
question
question.
it. Don't question it, buddy.
Don't question the playing. I feel like I should though, right?
You can. No, I would say as your character, if you wish to try to gain a little bit insight or try to figure out what does she mean by playing card,
Yeah.
you may do so.
What do you mean by playing card? Out of curiosity, is it like magic? Is it like a favor represented?
So the playing card that we speak of, they come in sets. Most of the time, you don't find a complete set. Most of the time, you only find a handful because of how many cards have been given out throughout the planes. We have come across a full set that we've been holding in our possession for many, many years now. And as a reward, we are willing to let you all pull from the deck.
Cyrodiil just sighs. It's not that
I don't
cursed
see
deck that
anything
everyone
wrong
is
with
after.
this. Is it like a random gift or?
Is that deck the
Mordecai looks to Lucy and to Cyrodiil and quickly all sends you an image within your minds. Players, I will do something for you in Discord. So stream can't see this,
No,
but
canonically, there's no liches in my home plane. I don't think I know what this item is, even though I'm scared that I do know what it is.
players.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
great.
Players, you will be getting a card from that. Yeah, and there will be more context along with that once you've complete your quest when she gives you that card. And so the card is from Eldris, and from Artis, he has given you each a ring. The ring will do something specific. Well, has a strange, powerful ability that the highest of adventurers would die to fight for. And it will become used to you all.
I'm not seeing what we're supposed to be seeing.
So the card is a raw magic item. The ring is homebrew.
Oh.
Mordecai, you're gonna release the limiters on
Out
us,
of
correct?
character, I'm terrified. In character, I'm like, ooh, what is this?
Mordecai will offer you gold, so you guys have some
I'm
currency.
talking you're gonna remove my limiters, right?
Yes, as soon as you guys cross over into the plane, my warden seals that I've placed throughout this entire city will be lifted, and you all will have access to your full powers.
Wait, we didn't have access to our full powers here? What the hell? Wait a minute.
Flip over your hand,
I flip over my hand.
and you see,
wait.
and you see the
I take
mark,
off my glove.
and you see
Take off
the,
my glove.
you see the mark of Mordecai Fluffmancer on the palm of your hand as his arcane sigil.
Okay, cool. So we were at like half strength, quarter strength?
You
No
still
strength.
you still have access to all of your power within reasoning, within certain things. This just keeps. We can't take very many risks after the war. There are many creatures and beings and adventurers throughout this world that we live in that like to
Show off. Instead
and
of splitting a forest, you now split a tree.
yeah, in a manner of speaking, yes. So we do this on anyone who enters the city, and then once you leave, the ward is gone. And then once you prove to yourself that you are a responsible adult, we hate to use those words, but we do have to say it sometimes because there are children within the city. There are grown, high-powered adventurers in this city who act like children with their powers. And he coughs a little bit. There's 3 on the council that do this. Anywho, but it's not canceling any of your powers. You still have all access to your things. It just keeps your power within check a little bit. And then when the time is right, if the city is attacked or a dire creature comes out from somewhere and the time is needed and I need to release the war to let you all have your powers, I will take full responsibility for it. It's actually my own arcane system that I designed. So, yes, the council can take it out on me, but it will be okay. But, so, Mordecai tells you all that he will let you all stay here in the guild hall and give you all a few weeks of preparations before you all go off on your adventuring. Eldris and Artis will prepare the planar / dimensional travel for you all. Now, I know you all. You've all been playing D&D for quite a bit of time. This is out of character.
Yep.
I know the rules of crafting suck. So, Artis and Eldris and Mordecai, all 3, will give you 3 options. Would you like a month of DT? Would you like 2 months? Or 3 months? And preparations before you go to this plane.
I don't mind which.
So,
We don't have any cash, do we?
Some of us do.
I still have some money left, yeah.
I could grab a couple.
I didn't think that we were having downtime, so
I'm just gonna make something that's gonna help me with the undead.
if you do not need it, then that is okay, but the offer is there. So, real quickly, everyone stream, we are actually going to take a quick 15-minute break. I need to go. Yep, I need to go. My cat is actually scratching at my foot. He probably wants something, so I also need to go refill my drink and stretch my legs a little bit. But stream, when we come back, we will continue this lovely adventuring of Heroes of Arcania, and when we return, we will see how the rest of this goes and everything. So, stream, we'll be back in 15.
See you guys then.
Dice. Dice is gone already.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
holy water.
I can make that. I can make
I've-
a lot of things. So
Let's see if
got-
I
I
can
have.
make holy oil as
So
well.
you guys just need to tell me what you want to make. So I have alchemist supplies, smith's
Same
tools,
here.
tinker's
I've got
tools, and yeah. So if you need anything that's armor, a specific magic item, or alchemical in nature, I can make it.
I
I
can
got-
make
I-
alchemy and tinkerers.
I got
that's
alchemy,
it.
herbalists,
All right,
and
I'll be right back.
weavers
Okay.
for some strange reason.
I've got painter supplies. It goes marvelously with my marvelous pigments. Which is a
That's
fun
really
little
cool.
item.
I can keep us linked, by the way. I've got telepathic bond, so I can just constantly keep popping that.
How much is holy water? It doesn't actually have. No, that's a holy symbol, holy water. Oh, I could actually paint holy water if I wanted.
Is that right? Because it's a gold value of 25.
Yes.
Cool. Well,
Yes,
that
I
is.
believe.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think
to
that you're gonna break even on your magic item that way, but it is good.
I've got about 10,000 cubic feet of paint.
It's amazing.
I was gonna
Mostly
say,
blue though, for
Nope,
holy
it's
water.
all colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
thing is, I believe clerics can cast ceremony and just make holy water with bits of silver.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for actually making holy water as well,
Be right back.
it takes a cleric or paladin
Which I am.
1 hour, 25 gold worth of silver. Oh, yeah, powdered silver, and a single spell slot.
That's a ritual.
Yeah. I
So no
shall.
spell slot, but yeah, you're right.
I'll just add the item and display it.
And basically, holy water is what fuels all of cleric spells.
Did that? There you go. That is holy water. Takes 1 hour, 25 gold, and you expend a first level spell slot. So you've got
Does
what? 8?
anybody have a poisoner's kit?
Nope.
I do.
Ooh.
I don't know what to make with my alchemy supplies.
I have currently I have calligraphy supplies, jeweler's tools, leatherworker's tools, tinker's tools, weaver's tools, woodcarver's tools, alchemist tools, poisoner's kit. Yeah.
I'm pretty good smith.
So real quick, everything is a fourth of a cost for me because I'm an artificer. So
That's only for uncommon and
Rare
rare and
items.
uncommon.
which
Rare
is
and low
fine.
one.
We're not gonna need anything like super
Yeah,
big
it's
though like that. So
fourth of the cost and half the time, correct for you?
I mean, it's still scrolls and stuff.
cost
that would
and
be
half the
super
time.
helpful.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's still if you guys need a specific item, let
Yeah,
me know
pump
then.
out those scrolls of shield.
Oh yeah, protection against undead. I don't have calligrapher supplies because I'm not proficient in that.
I think you just need arcane for spells and the spell itself.
Yeah, you need to be able to cast the spell if you want to make a scroll of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, like the specific scroll of protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do that, and I think it's on the artificer list. So
You would have to check. Artificer. Where's the spell list?
I can make an undead scroll of protection.
That'd be useful.
So scroll of. Oh, you mean a scroll of protection? Yeah. Not a protection from good and evil, but just a scroll of protection.
Yeah, scroll of protection.
Yep.
Let me just see how much it is. Yeah, because I can make one of those.
I'm
That's not an
searching
issue.
up the
And I have expertise in my thing, so that's what makes it good.
protection from.
How many do we need?
I would also suggest either a potion of invulnerability or just an uncommon potion of resistance against necrotic.
Yeah.
Because that's just an uncommon.
Okay, artificers don't have that spell.
I know, but I don't. It's protection against good and evil. But I think as a ranger, I do.
But you're
ranger.
Yeah, rangers.
Yes, and also as a high-level artificer, you can use any magic item from any class. So
I'm a
you can
multi-class.
also make.
Yeah, if he's at least you're not 15th level
specifically,
artificer.
I am no higher than 10 levels in any class. I'm 6 levels ranger, 7 levels artificer, 7 levels fighter.
How did I make a wizard with only 3 major concentration spells? What the fuck? How have I done this?
Ranger does not have protection against good and evil.
Good and evil is.
Is it cleric
Lucy?
or
cleric, paladin, warlock, wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wizards have it.
Yeah, you'll need a few of those.
My book, I do not believe that's the only issue.
And it's concentration. Yep.
Does anyone have any spells that can affect probability? because if we ever need to do something to get the any undead away from us, we can just set up a scroll of protection against undead and just like sell them the fuck off.
I have one spell that technically affects the the dice rolls, but it's only for myself because it just gives
Yeah.
me advantage on everything.
I mean,
I was
if we
like, if
just
you can affect the
spam,
other people's thing,
Yeah.
because the
if we
DC for this is not very high. That's why.
i- if we just spam, what's it called? The one that gives you advantage on a reroll of somebody else's dice. We can pass that
Silvery
around.
barbs.
Silvery barbs, yeah, we can pass the advantage around for silvery barbs.
Yeah.
I've got the ability as a ghost hunter to quite literally remove resistances.
That would be
Nice.
beautiful, actually. I can also make
Um.
potions of heroism. Actually, wait, no, I can't because I don't have the bless spell. Unless I can. Anyone want
Potions
to help me?
potions
Anyone want to
don't
help me
require
with
the
that?
spell.
Oh,
Yeah, potion of heroism gives you the effects of the bless spell for an hour, and you gain 10 temporary HP.
how much? Potion
Uh,
of heroism, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a rare item, so if you want me to make it, it'll take me about 5 weeks. So I can only
I
make
can
like a
help. I
couple.
can help you, and it halves the time.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, so that means it take me a quarter of the time. So typically it take me 10. It would take a normal person 10. For me it's 5, and then with your help knocks it down to 2 or 3. So we can get this like we can get a couple of these knocked out. Especially if there's 4 weeks in a month, we can get at least 2 of these done. Which is
If we
no,
go,
I think we should save that for
yeah,
something else when we have more time.
they're
Okay.
200. They're 200 gold to buy.
They are 200 gold to buy. However, it's
Yeah.
yeah, we can just buy it. But I think we should at least make one scroll of protection from undead. Just one, just in case. It's not a high DC save, however, it's something. Also, I had the find trap spell just in case. I know it's a bad spell, but it's
It's
just in
useful.
case. It's useful in very select circumstances. Like if we ever end up in the Feywild, guess who's keeping that spell on hand? Also, I cannot believe I can just bust these out like this. Jeez. But if anyone has any uncommon items they would like me to make, let me know, because I can
I,
get that done in a week.
as a player, I don't know what to get really. Maybe something like opposite
I think a
direction.
potion of necrotic resistance would be the best thing.
I already get that with my.
I don't.
Yeah. I'll help making potions of necrotic resistances and such.
Okay, cool. So that means we can get bust out 2 a week,
Give me a second. D&D.
and then let me see how much they cost, so I can know how many we can make.
Uh,
So about 500, and that gets knocked down to 250 per thing.
rare items take. Wait, what? What is the It's a uncommon item, correct?
So it takes me two. It'll take a normal person 2 weeks. It takes me a week to make one.
You've got it. It quarters the time for uncommon and rare, correct?
Yes, yeah. So let me just read this.
It'll take 2.5 days per potion if it's uncommon.
Damn, why do I gotta have so many shit I can do?
You chose Artificer. Welcome to being the crafter.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
go.
And if I help, it drops it down to 1.25 days per potion of resistance.
I know I have that ability. Why isn't it showing up on my stuff? Oh, is it a later? I don't think it's a later artificer ability, or is it the level 10 ability?
It's a level 10.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. Cut off whatever I said about being.
So
Yeah.
let me clarify something because in chat. So I have the rule that there's no downtime out of session because that's what I decided to do for like this. So for those of you who did spend your starting goal pre first session before this and are not really have very much left over, that's your choice. No one was told that there would be training or downtime during the first session, so no one has any extra. So, but the dragons are willing to help with your downtime. So they will reduce the 15 weeks to 10 weeks. So
15 weeks?
We got
Okay.
10 weeks.
We got 10 weeks of downtime then. Okay.
Who has for someone learning something?
Okay.
Oh, for someone learning something. Okay.
I
Then
put
that would be.
I posted in chat. So think of it like this. So the dragons are basically going to give you the equivalent time of either your choice, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, or 12 weeks. And you all decide which of those 3 options you wish to do. When you
Does it
are
affect everything? Anything that we do, or?
yeah. So there is the rules. So I have the rules posted in the weekly thing. Saying how long it takes to craft magic items if you wish to do that, or craft consumables. It's posted in the weekly. And then but
My dogs. There we go. Yeah, crafting.
Yeah, we were thinking about crafting like a scroll of protection or a
Potion
And
of
some
resistance.
potions of resistance against necrotic damage, because now all of us have resistance to necrotic damage. I think the potions would be better in this circumstance.
Potions
So-
Potions of invulnerability are nice, but I think potion of resistance against necrotic, especially since we know we're going to a deep dark abyss and stuff like that, will be most.
So I believe potions of resistance
Yeah,
is
uncommon.
yeah. So it would take 2 weeks per pot. 2 weeks per pot.
Yep.
Yep.
And I have expertise
someone-
in alchemy
Yeah.
supplies.
I believe if someone helps with the crafting, it halves the time taken, correct?
In theory, yes. Which I'm cool with doing that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Cool, awesome.
So I will
How
help
many-
with crafting though stuff. So
How much money do you have out of curiosity?
enough.
Okay, yeah. Cool. How many do you want to make? We can make 4, 8, or 12.
Tushani, like I said, if Ragnar wants to assist with your training, I will shave off a few weeks of whatever you're trying to train for. I will shave off a few weeks with their given their knowledge and their guidance and stuff, basically like that.
So
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
if
leave
anyone wants to get-
if it's 12 weeks, that would leave me with 7 weeks left to either make poisons or make healing potions for you guys.
Do you need poisons? Because I can make poisons too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
500 per pot of necrotic resistance and 5
Yeah.
days per.
But it's 250 because you half that. Remember?
Do we have dice? Do we half it?
Yeah,
for this?
because it's half of the merchant price.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
merchant price is 500. So, what I can do is, if you want to help them, is I can do I can help you with your poisons and shit.
I just answered Ragnar. Verbal.
Do poisons actually work on things that are dead?
Nope.
Probably not.
Poisons don't work on undead.
But there's still other things they can make, like potions and everything like that. Again,
Yeah.
I can help. I have expertise in alchemy supplies for this character,
Yeah.
and so crafting is not an issue. It's just more like what are we gonna
Mhm.
spend their money on?
So if we're going for how many months are we going for? Collectively as a group, we have to decide.
What would you guys?
I
I'm
would
cool with 3 months.
I would like 2 weeks. I
So
don't mind doing 2 weeks.
Ragnar, with their post in chat, they're saying 3 months because of what they request for their creatures.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't care.
Okay.
I really don't care. It's just that the training would require at least 10 weeks, I guess, from Tushani, right? It would require 10 weeks or something like 7 weeks.
Yeah, 7 weeks is what they said. Yeah.
It would
So that
leave
would
me
make-
with 7 weeks if you did it down to 5.
Right, so we'd need at least 2 months for Tushani to be trained.
Okay.
And we could do it in half because I can greater restoration him if he accrues exhaustion.
Okay.
So
Ragnar.
we can kind of go double time. So we could do it in 1 month.
Ragnar, don't forget the rule about the max amount of tokens you can make.
Oh, he already knows, but he could still have X amount in where he keeps them. So
So we're doing
Okay,
12
cool.
people then.
yeah, I would say
Okay,
out of character.
I'm down.
This isn't the first time that Tristan's brought me an army of creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I think 12 weeks is fine. We can
Okay.
get
Yeah.
ready and everything. Cool.
How many people here can get necrotic resistance naturally?
How many people? Yeah, how many people have necrotic resistance naturally?
Not me.
Nope.
So that's 2.
That's also
Is that
me.
it?
I don't have it.
So we've got 4 people that don't have it naturally.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll make
the-
8 potions of necrotic. We can make 8 potions of necrotic resistance.
Cool.
then.
So that takes us 8 weeks then.
Yes, and I can pay for half of it. So
Okay, I can do. I
me a
cannot
second
pay for
calc.
half.
I'll
I
pay
only
for
have.
most.
How much is
Okay,
it?
I can.
2,000 for all of it. So I
2,000.
can pay.
2,000?
I can pay 1,000 straight up.
I can just straight up fund that if you need.
Same.
Okay,
I can-
beautiful. Yeah, you guys
So-
can spend your money.
I'll pay 1,000. You pay.
So we're doing what? 12 weeks, right? So
Yes.
12 weeks.
okay, so the full 3 months.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
We'd rather be ready and everything than not ready. you know?
No, that's fine. No, I'm doing skeleton math for Ragnar
Cool.
in my head.
And then
It's a lot.
someone
is the
wanted
answer.
to make health potions. Who wanted to make health potions?
I
You've got
have
4.
four. I have 4 pearls of power that will reset, spell slots too.
Anyone want to make health potions? Because I can help with that.
That would leave me with.
The
What?
ones that don't have natural necrotic resistance add 2 resistances potions for necrotic.
Thank you.
As an RP thing, guys, can I get with the 2 void dragons and ask if I can do a painting of them? Just RP wise.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. No problem.
I'll roll painter supply if you want me to.
It's just straight necrotic resistance for the potion.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
necrotic.
potion of- yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's.
You should get you them. And then I heard someone wanted to make potions of healing. Anyone still want to do that?
How long would I have after training in the poisoner's kit?
How long does
Oh
it take?
no,
You have to
no,
roll for
for-
that, I think.
it's alchemist supplies for potions of healing.
No, it's herbalism kit.
Yeah,
Really?
herbalism for potions of
Oh
healing.
shit, my bad.
Yeah.
Then never mind. I can't make them then.
Yeah,
'cause I won't-
alchemists can make healing potions as well. Herbalists can too.
Nope. Not
Really?
alchemist supplies. Alchemist supplies cannot make healing potions.
That's crazy.
That's weird. That used to always be a thing.
That's so weird. I didn't know this.
So Ragnar, 100 skeletons. Is that where we're going for a number?
Let's see.
I'm gonna say, give me a ballpark number that's within like. I'm gonna say, I know it's a good bit, but something within reason.
Alchemist supplies could do so much more.
It makes all the other potions. Straight up all the other potions. Would you like me to roll
I
for
mean,
painters?
I've never really done the math on this because we
Okay.
didn't really go
Okay.
for an army.
Okay.
That's-
How many skeletons
when I
do you
use
get per
higher-
spell level?
Well, no, it's not so much the mechanics.
It's just that when I upcast the spell Animate Dead, I get more.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So
That's-
I can help do the calculation.
So like I say, I'm not trying to get so much into the mechanics for what it's actually legal.
I really don't care. Let's do a round number. 50 is enough to.
That's what I was saying. Are you comfortable with 50 to 100
Yeah.
skeletons? Okay.
Yeah. How about we roll 2d100 and see what is the best number?
Sure, that's fine. We'll do that.
Do you want me to roll painter supply tool?
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
What modifier?
Nice. Well, I get 20.
Okay, and that's still plenty. So that's still plenty enough. It's skeletons. Are you going to equip them with bows and arrows and weapons and whatever you need to, or they're just going to be just skin, just
Well, I mean,
bones?
when you animate dead, they come out with a weapon.
No, they don't. They come blank slates.
Would you like weapons? I can make you weapons.
No, it's fine. Whatever. They're just wheat
You
shields.
sure?
If you want to do that, but I'm not going to ask you for it. I'm
The,
fine.
the cannon fodder.
Yeah,
Okay,
cannon
yeah.
fodder.
I was just throwing out there just in case you were
Yeah.
interested. I think the plots were the main thing for me. Then the last 4 weeks, I'm just gonna make sure that the saddle that I have for Whiskers is all settled on him, because I have the saddle of the Cavalier.
Nice.
So
Give me.
int, con, death.
I'm trying to think. This is painters.
Dexterity,
Uh,
charisma.
Not charisma. Give me dexterity. Give me dexterity check. Yeah.
Performance,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. Well, so let's do.
I've got proficiency
but-
with painters, so yeah.
That's performance, right?
I would say give me performance and sleight of hand. So sleight of hand for like the skill.
I've got painter supply itself. I
Okay.
can roll with that.
Okay, you go for it. Yeah. So yeah.
I'll spend the full 4 weeks to make sure it's perfect. For them.
Flash of genius plus 4 to your roll.
Roll or no.
You can't.
I won't-
You
I
can't,
don't need
because
them-
it's
I
not
just-
a moment thing. It's a thing that he
No,
does.
no. At the
time.
very end, I'm just watching him to the very end, and when he's
Yeah,
about
that
to
one
finish
dot.
Flash of
That
Genius.
one.
That one dot. Okay.
You sign at the
If I-
bottom. That's where I come in.
If I spend 4 weeks working on this, can I roll with the point?
Sure.
Because I've got nothing else to do.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Here we go.
Heads up, everybody. Add 1 vial of widow shale oil, because
Okay.
I'm going to craft that for 2 weeks.
How much is the
One
flash of
first.
genius adding?
4, I think. Right?
4.
Yeah,
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
So 24.
Yeah.
And I'll just give them to give the painting to the void dragons as a gift.
Okay. Yeah, Lucy's crafting is that 1 vial of willow shade.
1 vial for each person.
Okay.
Because it's a mundane item.
What does it even?
I was about to say what
You can-
is that?
when a person gets petrified, you can wipe it on them within a minute and it ends the petrification.
Oh wow!
First thing-
I think we need that in guild.
It's a mundane item. It's not a magic item.
Yeah, 2 shine. That should be fine. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
So that would leave me with 7 weeks to make healing potions.
Yep.
I'm fully ready. Would you like me to roll my crimson die now? Crimson right.
Well, we're still in think.
When we leave.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say do it before we leave because I'm gonna say I'm trying to feel like so trying to think so. Think of it like I hate to pull out anime reference. Basically, like you all just were basically under the effects of like the hyperbolic chamber from Dragon Ball Z. Basically, it's basically what just happened. Yeah. So.
Okay, so we've just spent 12 weeks in effectively 1 minute.
In a more honest, yeah. I don't want to get too technical or too mechanical about it,
Yeah.
but to keep it simple,
Okay,
keep
so I
yeah.
don't need to worry about my retainers at all. That's good.
Yeah. But say yeah, the dragons are bestowed upon their powers and their magic to help you with preparations to make sure you guys are all satisfied. So. While you guys are studying, training, and crafting and doing anything you need to do in preparations like that, the dragons... Basically, yes, Ragnar. Yes, mass time stop, yes. The dragons are going to give you guys a little insight on the realm that you guys will be entering. A little bit with what Krazak has crafted and created and such for you all. So you all can take notice of this. Because the grotto moves through the deep infernal, certain spells and magical effects will not function properly. The following spells will not work no matter what, even with the powers of wish. Blink, etherealness, forbiddance, and secret chests do not work on this plane or in the grotto. Period.
Forbiddance.
Blink, etherealness, forbiddance, and secret chest. There's a
able to move into the ethereal plane just from my own ability.
what do you mean? So
Well, the ghosts can already just move into the ethereal plane by themselves without needing the spell.
so it's spells. It's just the spells. So wait, as do magic items, creature features, and other effects that would duplicate these effects as well. So any magic items, creature features, and other magic effects that also have the same effects like these also do not work. The dragons believe there's a few other spells that Krasok has in place as well that do not function, but they cannot remember. No other spell other than Wish can be used to enter the grotto or leave it. The dragons have already made this contract with Krasok, so you don't need to worry about that. Magic that summons creatures or objects from other planes functions as normal, as does magic that involves extra-dimensional space and stuff, except for Secret Chest.
I was about to say my bag of holding's gonna be shit.
Yes, your background will still function.
Okay, I was scared. I was like, oh shoot, that's where I get most of my stuff.
The Nightmare Grotto cannot be changed by magic or other means, or by spells. So you cannot change its terrain, you cannot alter it, you cannot add anything to it, you cannot change anything, period.
Oh, never mind. That just answers my question.
You also may receive spells and other deities, like as patrons or as a cleric with your deities. Any blessings from your deities will still go through. You're fine. Those will still pass through. Krasok has a layer effect. The dragons will tell you that you may take one short rest and one long rest. If you try to take more than one short or more than one long rest, you may need to make a specific saving throw per person who takes it. Upon failure, you will suffer the consequences, and I will leave that a secret.
Can I do something in these 3 months that will make me some money?
We're in a mass time slot.
Oh yeah, we are. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're in the hyperbolic time chamber.
So where would I be getting these skeletons, by the way, if we're in a hyperbolic time chamber?
Mordecai
a lot
will.
of people
Oh,
died
okay.
here.
Mordecai will give you like a key to one of
From
his.
his personal stash?
Yeah, from his personal stash of skeletons. Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you what you need if you don't ask questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dr. Rogue, where'd you get that skull from? I don't think you want to know.
Mordecai is the sugar daddy of bones.
Yes.
So
He's a bone daddy.
am I getting the standard skeletons from him then, or am I getting some fancier stuff?
Just the standard.
I will let you know next time for that. If we decide to do combat next time, we'll see. I need to check my skeletal blocks that Mordecai actually has, but Mordecai also pipes in as well. Any spell that returns a humanoid from the dead, including Revivify, Raise Dead, Resurrection, or True Resurrection, automatically fails.
Testing something.
So the following. So just as a recap for spells: Revivify, Raise Dead, Resurrection, True Resurrection, Blink, Etherealness, Forbiddance, and Secret Chest, and then any abilities that give you the same magical effects of those as well. So
Just some ones that came to mind.
I was kind of thinking along those lines as well, like a giant, like those. Well, we could do a mixture of those. I'm fine with those.
Let's just do one, and I don't
This
care
is
if it's too
Maurice.
weak or
I'll
it's
be a bouncer here.
just to keep the stat blocks manageable.
All right, let me close a few tabs. Mordecai will also tell you all this, that if you so choose, and if you wish, you can clearly deny this. Now, he looks to you, Cyrodiil, that I know you're trying to save up your money to make your own manor and stuff like that, but Mordecai has a private manor that he is willing to give you all if you come back alive, that you can use as a base of operations if you so wish. If you wish. You do not have to accept this. It's completely, I'd like to say, if you all have your own homes that you wish all to go to, you may do so, but he will not force you, but the offer is there that when you...
Is this a group decision, or can we make this on our own?
I was going to say, I already can kind of guess of one person who probably might not use it, but I don't I'm not going to try to put words in their mouth, but I don't think they will use
Yeah.
it.
No, I will not use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can buy my share.
It'd be great to have a base where everyone can just meet up and such, but for living in it, Spiridane's not going to be living there. She'll be getting her own place.
Which is why I
There's not
said
a lot of places. There's not a lot of places Whiskers can fit.
the manor's pretty big. The manor's pretty big.
Fuck yeah.
They have a stables entrance.
Whisker does not sleep in the stables. Gosh.
It's just
this
an
nigga
entrance.
fully-
It's just an entrance, like a larger entrance.
Sure, I'm kidding. Yeah.
You know what?
Did you get a tattoo for enlarge reduce for your beer, or whatever
No,
the
I've
huge
no-
ones?
That 1d4 extra damage is not of use to me.
No, it's to reduce so you can go through hallways and stuff. It'll be. 'Cause
But
you're
that,
gonna get.
I
in
mean,
trouble.
those work only one time before disappearing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, they're cheap, and you might
They-
get your creature stuck.
Yeah, but I also don't have proficiency in the, so I don't have art tools.
You just need Arcana proficiency to craft it yourself, or you can buy, and it's just a first level spell. So it's what, like
I'll get it
25
next time,
gold?
just chill.
Yeah. I've got a skeleton block that I can do for you, Tristan, if you like. It's a good one. It's a I
don't
won't.
care. I'm happy with the basic skeleton. It's just that if this is Mordecai Fluffmancer's personal stash.
Oh, he will. I would say, yeah, he'll definitely. Yeah, he will basically throw you a series of cards of like, I can offer you this. I can offer you this.
Yeah, he brings out the catalog.
Yeah. Showing up his prize
When
collection.
you go shop for carpets, and they have like all the little pieces of cloth, it's like that. Like this is the bone density that comes with that, and you can kind of touch it and feel it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But
On this giant keychain.
So I can either, after the training, I could either make, what was it? 7 greater healing, 49 regular healing. Should I just go with as many healing potions as possible to like get people up from,
Can I get a small dagger? Something I can hold in my shield, in the hand of my shield. Just
I give him a dagger.
okay.
It's not magic at all. It's just a dagger.
Yep, that's all I need. I just need a dagger.
Alright. So what do you guys think would be better? Mass potions or ones that are just more effective?
I think
Up to you, really.
some of us will go down in these event, definitely. However, having a lot more that can just get us back up to speed and back into action should be useful.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Did we,
'Cause-
I don't want, never mind, that'd be metagaming. Yeah, just get, I think in Rhythm's mind, getting a couple, a good number of potions that we can use in emergencies, not necessarily to get someone back up to full health, but at least up and at 'em would be more beneficial.
I'm ready to go if everyone else is.
I'm ready to go.
Same. I would divulge to you all that my field of study is one of life force and energy, and that I can link some of our energies together to make you better at what you do, basically the peace bond. And since there are more of us here than I can bond together, I can extend the bond to another 4 people, and I would be mostly appreciated if that comes with some reciprocity in case my pitiful form was to be damaged, because I'm a lowly wizard.
Okay, so
In other words, you can soak up damage for him.
If you're
Yeah.
willing to use your reaction once to soak up a punch for me, then you get my peace bond.
alright. So
How peaceful of you.
So should I go with like 4 greater healing and then the rest in regular healing? So we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I would help you, but I can't.
It's okay. Just need to do math.
I'll get.
Potions. Which other potions?
Well, I think
Hold on,
great
just a
is-
second.
I'll just say I'll give you guys a few more minutes while I pull up a couple
That's-
maps to make sure that we're all good and set up.
4, 21.
1 week. Greater is 1 week and 100 gold. Rare is 3 weeks and 375 gold. That's the base cost. That's for crafting potions of healing. They have a fixed price.
If you look on.
Yep, they have a fixed price.
Yeah, healing potions do have a fixed price. That's straight from the I think Xanathars, something
Yeah.
like
Yep,
that.
that's
For
all counts.
crafting.
Yeah,
For crafting potions of healing.
yeah.
So
Actually,
that hasn't been updated on the site yet then?
I've got the updated one here.
Yeah, it should be
If you
fine.
check the Discord chat, I pinged it in the bot, I think.
Yeah, lore, I see it too as well.
Yeah, right
And
then.
because we've been talking about crafting for a bit, like
Oh.
after this, and if anyone needs like magic items created, come to my character because I can make like magic swords and armor.
Okay. So
Could you make me a bunch of +2 daggers?
That's gonna take a
If
long
I have the money, yes.
Specifically 10 of them.
10
Because at the
plus
moment I
two,
have
yeah.
10 default daggers.
Yeah, if you can get me, if you can give me the money, okay, let me
That's
see how
gonna
much money
take a
that would.
long time to mark.
Yeah,
It would,
I
because
also
those are
legitimately
all
don't
those are
think
all
it would
rare
work,
items.
but-
Those
Yeah.
are all rare items, so that
My-
would cost
my-
you
See, like, my one backup weapon is a +2 dagger.
12,500 gold pieces.
And
enough.
about 500 downtime days.
My one backup weapon, should I for some strange reason not be able to use my main one, is a +2 dagger. I would like my second backup weapon to be 10 +2 daggers.
You want a gun?
No,
I think it'd be easier for me to train you how to use a gun and just make you a +2 gun.
I cannot use ranged weapons.
Not with that attitude.
But
No, it's it's the
I
actual
religiously cannot use.
ranged
ranged
weapons.
Okay. I can. Yeah, I guess I can make you a. I can give you a boomerang. You can still hit people up close with it.
It's the ranged weapon, so.
Damn.
I'm gonna say, Ragnar, do you want the Minotaurs or do you want the Frost Giants? This is what Mordecai is offering to you. He'll give you
Oh, okay.
Yeah, between those two, you pick, and you roll 20, so you can. So if you want both blocks, we can take both and do like 10 each, or you can just take 20 of one. It's up to you. So he's offering you these 2 blocks.
Oh, let me just quickly look. 3d12 plus 6 slashing damage, multi-attack, making 2 great attacks and a freezing stare. C6 can make a DC 13 con save, which is not very high, and then the Minotaur does just a charge attack. It's not got multi-attack. It doesn't have multi-attack, right?
Nope, it's single attack. Single attack with the Minotaur skeleton. Yeah.
Right, so the Frost Giant skeleton is way better.
Okay. Well, we want to give you options, so.
Yeah, I'll go for the Frost Giant then.
Okay. And he will also slap on each of them to assist you, wizard to wizard. He will give them a large reduce spell on each of them, so that if they need to shrink down, if you would like.
Right.
Because right now, technically, they're that big, but yeah. So he will have his spells shrink down the corpses. He does request that you bring back whatever essence they have left if they survive.
Sure.
So, do we want to make one person the dedicated potion person to bounce around and...
Who has the fastest base movement speed?
I have 40.
Isn't that just the job of the skeletons? Just to...
Oh yeah, the skeletons can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Its shell
does
is
anyone
carrying a healing potion and it's inside its
have
skull.
a pay?
No, but I mean, can an owl familiar maybe feed a potion? Yes or no? It's okay if it's a no. Maybe a
I
little
mean,
tough.
technically the fastest person here is Whiskers, but I don't know if you want to like trust them with your valuable looking items.
I think I'm technically the fastest.
Not that they would steal it; they would just eat it.
I think the best thing is just to kind of disperse.
Yeah,
your
I think we should just hold on to our own
Yeah.
stuff. Not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we're all ready then?
so
Carry your own stuff and then be able to
Yeah.
feed to other people and swap back.
Tristan,
Ready?
go ahead and adjust the skeleton because I know they get some extra HP because of your spells, your necromancy. So they should get like extra HP, I believe, right? Something, I think, or something.
Yeah, yeah, they get 14 to their HP, and they also get my proficiency bonus to their damage, which is 6.
So I would say I gave you access to the block on Roll20 if you want to do what you wish with this, or
Thank you.
or you can add it on D&D Beyond and modify it there, whatever is easier for you. But
Can I roll my crimson right?
yes, you
I
may.
think we're good.
Yeah.
Rolling it twice goes 1 for my sword and 1 for my dagger.
Yeah.
That's 3 damage to me. And 8 damage to me.
Yep, and I'm grabbing your map now.
I'm using the Right of the Dawn, so currently my blade my blade currently from the right itself. I'll display it for everyone. Does that for me. And the Sun Blade naturally, because I'm always keeping it active and sheathed, is shedding 30 feet of bright light. And 30 feet of dim
There goes us
sunlight.
being stealthy, I guess.
Yeah, I'm currently shedding
Ah,
30
yes,
feet of
where are they?
sunlight.
Look at the bright beacon on the ground. Ah, there they are.
Yeah. I'm shedding 60 feet of bright light, of daylight, essentially.
Great.
And I'm currently doing about 2d8 plus 2d10 to undead of radiant damage.
Listen, let's not start talking about doing damage. Let's just get
I
on
know.
with this.
Yep. Oh, I'm ready if anyone else is.
Yeah.
I'm ready to.
Yep, give
Can I
me.
get a single basic healing potion from someone?
Yeah, but say.
So I'm not down my entire down.
I
Already
would.
down 1 hit point then.
I would say yeah. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just updating some lines. So.
I do not
Quick
have
question:
any
Can
basic
everyone
potions.
can everyone go to Discord and just type in what their classes real quick? Just because I'm curious.
Blood Hunter.
Type into. I would say yeah. You all. I would say they'll give me like a minute so I can. Yeah. So. While I fix this.
We have a rogue. Give the potions to the rogue.
I am the rogue. I'm the one that's been crafting the potions.
Exactly. I mean, you're the best person to get things around. Jesus.
Okay. So everyone can either take those potions or I can keep them on myself.
Nah.
Because I also have winged boots to get around.
Oh, you took the winged boots. Awesome.
Yeah.
We have no charisma.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I have a 15 in charisma.
It's something.
You have a plus.
Proficiency and
Doesn't mean
persuasion.
you can't try.
Does anyone have
You know,
proficiency
maybe
in
you rolled
charisma
a nat
skills?
20.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, dope. Then we're good. We're good then.
Don't know how many people are gonna take life advice from a ghost.
I know, right? All right, give me.
Am I getting healed to full before leaving?
Yes, everyone's getting healed to full before you leave.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, most of my charisma things are either a 0. Yeah, I got a 0 for pretty much every charisma thing bar performance. but the times that comes in handy.
I have -1 charisma.
Bloody
So,
I do have advantage in everything I do, though, so that's very nice.
okay. I need Marie. Come here, Marie. I need Marie. Thank you, Marie. I need you. Thank you. Okay. Give me Marie. One, two. Yes, that is. All right.
I have 2 rods as weapons.
You're one of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I have removal rods.
Yeah, and another one.
We've got 4 removal rods in the party.
Quick, take him in his ribcage so he can't run away.
All right, guys. Artis and Eldris look at you all saying, are we all ready to go? Everything all good? Do we need to grab anything else?
Certain
go?
nods that was being ready.
All right. So Eldris and Artis come together. They open their wings and go back to their dragon form and open up a planar portal that you all will be going into. So as you all enter the portal and everything, which I will move all tokens. So Mordecai will do a small little favor just to help you all for free. Whiskers, you're going to go down for size. Rashisi, you're going to go down for size. Mordecai will look at Rhythm and Tushani. Would you like your cat and your giant metal snake the size of my skeletons behind her? Oh, I apologize. Ragnar's skeletons. Would you like them the size of this back over here?
No, just large would be fine.
Would they be able to return to their
mean,
normal sizes in
They're
combat?
normally
like that?
huge, so large would be fine.
Yeah.
When we need them to, can they return to their normal size?
Yes, they will return to... And my roll 20 just
Yes,
crashed.
I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this arrangement.
Okay.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
Can I get on Whiskers back? Oh, they have priority over me. Cool. So.
Okay, stream. Yeah, we just crashed, so we'll do this. Okay.
Oh, the stream crashed?
Nope, not stream. Just roll 20. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have... And then, since these are copies, I will just delete these. And we'll have the main copy here. We'll be good. And then I will move person over here, person here. I will move snake, cat, person, person, person. The dragons are not going. Tushani and Lucy. Okay. Alright, so we are all going into the void. So, alright. Sadly, I did not prepare a dark map, but I will just put you guys back over here on the main menu. We'll start here. I will fix this for next time. But yes, we have some text to read. Thank you. All right. So as you guys are planar traveling to the Grotto of Nightmares, you guys come to what appears to be in this spatial realm of seeing a triangle, aka what you were saying earlier, the Bermuda Triangle. You could see a portal leading to the Feywild, one to the Shadowfell, and then one to the Ethereal. And as you guys enter the triangle, you guys all arrive in the middle of a dark forest. So we're going to be a little theater of the mind for a quick second. So,
I quickly speak to Lucy. I'm drawing my blade, and I draw my stone blade, my sun blade, and give us 60 feet of daylight.
And
As
I
they
guess.
speak to me, I look over to them. What was that? Oh, God.
No.
So how did we got a long rest, right? So basically, how did that work? Did we get like some sort of magical long rest in an instant? Or,
yes, you got a magical long rest in an instant, yes.
Because I have aid that I could help the party with.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
okay. Would that be something that we could apply?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that.
Let me know if it's not okay.
It's fine. No, it's all good.
So I would like to, because I'm still under the effects of my own mind blank, since it was just like one moment, right, that we were in the, or would my own mind blank have worn off?
Your own mind blank would have worn off.
Okay, so my 8th level spell was mind blank, and then my 9th, my 7th level spells, I think that would be 6 creatures.
Yeah.
So let's see, it's 5 for each slot above second, so it's
35.
35, and then the other one is 25, I think. Then
If you're doing two
level-
7th level, you're doing two 7th levels.
2 7 levels,
Yeah,
or,
then
or
then that's 35.
35, because I also have 1 9th level.
Save that for some
Save that.
Well, I mean, I got it for free, right? Because we just got a free long rest.
It would go away.
No, he's saying it would happen in an instant. The long rest, like a magical long rest.
But not for us, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Long rest. We experienced that instant as 12 weeks.
Are you trying to cast it on any minions that are outside of the space?
So, it's like rest casting, right? So you can cast a spell during your long rest, and then you'd still refresh that spell slot. That's just how the rules of rest casting work in Raw.
Up to dice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let it go this time. Yeah, we'll run with it this
So
time.
that'd be 3 people get 45 and 3 people get 35.
Can I get a 45 because I'm a frontliner?
I would also appreciate 45.
Frontliner as well. We've got 3 frontliners here.
So before you all adjust anything, so I'm gonna move you all over to here. Here's your
Oh,
tokens.
that's ominous.
And I think I could use the other 7 level spell slots for your mounts, because they're usually a little bit more fragile. If you want.
Yeah.
So
That
35
would
for
be
the mounts.
appreciated.
Cool, awesome. Whiskers gets 35 more HP. Nice.
Nice.
So 30.
Ragnar will take 35 himself.
Hey, look at that. I'm nearly into a number 2.
Where am I? Here's Rhythm.
Oh. Do I have dark vision correctly set up for my
We all
character?
have dark vision because you all got free dark vision goggles.
Yeah.
Who is taking my peace cleric deal?
I
have
am.
not.
So I'll take the 35 and the 45 and 145 if that's okay. One for Whiskers, one for me. If that's okay.
Frontliners.
Whiskers is very much frontliner.
So you all can adjust your HP bars on Roll20. Just add the extra HP. You want to?
Hey.
So,
yeah,
sorry,
you're
what
not-
all is available on the HP? Just making
Frontliners are getting 45, which is Spiridon, Lucy, and who was the other guy?
Rhythm.
Rhythm are getting the 45. Everyone else is getting 35.
35. Okay.
Cool. Question, DM. Is there any way for my character to be on top of Whiskers, like layer wise, so it's clear that I'm riding them?
Try now.
And they're clickable.
You can do it now.
Awesome. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then
You
Dice,
boost the max.
can you have my other friend on the gym layer?
Which friend? Oh yes.
Just, I don't want to spring a token on you, like scrabbling for it, since we're in a prep phase.
Tushan, go double click your token and enter the max hit point.
Well, no, we can keep the blue. We can keep the blue.
Okay.
The blue is fine. Yeah, the blue is fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is.
It is max, but just obviously, yeah, it is max temp, but the blue is nice so that you all can remember as a reminder that you all are above your normal. So it's nice. So yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll drop back down to. There you go.
So did plane shift work inside? They didn't say that it didn't, right?
Let me pull it
They
back.
said specifically the only way to leave the area is with the wish spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let's read some text. So, I just lost my place. There it is. Okay. So, all right. So, as you all arrive in the dark forest of the grotto, you all see withering dark trees that are withering away in a form of necrosis. Nothing is growing here. And before you all here, just a little ways, you could see a dark, scary, creepy little house. I didn't want Aftermath. I wanted that. Can I... Is that what... I'm clicking all over the place. Okay. Okay, so before you all, you see a small little girl who has a kind of like a ghostly corporeal aspect standing in front of the house, and she calls to all of you, "Come, adventurers, come, come! I am part of the first of your trials."
I walk forward, carefully, keeping an eye out from the
I take my book out and begin ritually casting a spell, so I'm just going to focus on that as we...
I'm vibing with it. I follow. Go forward.
I'd like to cast Bless on all our PCs. So Tashani, I'm a peace cleric, so that means that if you are within 30 feet of anybody that's bonded in the peace bond, you get a 1d4 once per turn, which can be on somebody else's turn too, and you can use it for anything that you like. So you can use it for an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
So it's like a limited bless.
Well, Bless doesn't work on ability checks, so it's a little bit different, but they do stack. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ritually cast Rary's telepathic bond and bind us all. For the two pets, I don't know if they have an intelligence high enough, but if it's over 2, they can be also bonded and get to talk to them.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
Nope.
I can do if you give me another 10 minutes.
Okay, anyone who speaks Draconic are the only ones who can understand
actually,
whispers.
the telepathic bonds, we just have to be able to speak languages. We don't.
Okay, never mind then.
She sits there and kind of mutters, almost like praying with the book out. It's very strange to see an arcane caster like pray chanting when they cast spells, but close the book again.
4th level Bless to cover all the PCs.
So you all please mark in your Roll20 tokens so that you can remind yourselves that you do have some sort of bless or whatever emote. I do not care which emote you pick, but I have emotes for days, so whatever works for you. But yes, so Marie...
Bless and the empathic bond thing?
Yes.
For those that took it.
Beautiful.
Yep, so, and then Rhaegar can remind you all in chat what each of them does if you guys still have questions, if you forget, so... But, okay, but yeah, so you all see a small, a corporeal little girl, who is wearing a name tag of the name Marie, and she's calling for all of you, "Come, come, I am part of your first test of this trial that you all are come to face."
I'll stop that far away from her. And what is our trial? What is the first trial?
I have 4 pets that you must defeat in order to enter my house. Defeat them, I will let you in.
Okay. May we see these pets of yours?
I don't think you would like to see them, because if you see them, they will attack you. So Marie will look at you all. I would prepare yourselves. Do you wish to all stay cluttered up right back there between the trees, or do you wish to spread out?
I think we're gonna spread out. Thank you for the opportunity.
Who's all the way over there?
I am going to cast the Long Strider on myself.
I need to
Okay.
spell on my ability. It's difficult trying to track all of these.
So, just a clarification. So, DM to players. So, the first of your challenges of the grotto, this ghostly little girl has 4 pets. Once you defeat all 4 pets, and that does not mean try to send them to another plane of existence. You need to actually kill them. Actually kill them. She will let you in her house, and she will lead you to the entrance to the grotto.
The trial before the test, sort of thing.
Yes.
There's minotaurs down there.
Yeah, I still need to move them.
And I will give you all a minute to continue to see where you would like to move before.
I'll make small talk with Maria while everyone's setting up.
Sure. What would you like to ask Marie?
How many tests are there? If she knows.
I know of one, which is my own, but I cannot speak for Krasnok. And upon her mentioning the name Krasnok, you see her kind of shimmer and kind of like flicker a little bit.
Can I do a check on what that would be?
You can. Please make me a religion check.
Religion with advantage because it's undead. Correct?
Correct.
21.
Alright.
Give me a second. Roll d4. 20. So it's 20. Yeah, 24 for me.
33 for Ragnar.
Please study.
Casual net 20.
I didn't roll. You guys can go. It's cool.
So,
Do we possibly do something?
I was say, so this is, I was say, okay. So Marie is a lost soul that has been imprisoned here and has become a servant of Krasnok. And she is one of the Candle Souls and has been used as one of his minions to help with his tests. So she is a ghost.
Crazy if the people we fight are gonna be the other Candle Souls.
You will see. All right.
Yep.
Um,
Everyone.
Okay, so Marie lifts up her shirt a little bit and pulls out a small whistle, and she tells you all, I pray for all of you.
I'll see that you are.
And with that, Marie is going to disappear. And you all hear the sounds of a whistle. And as the dark shadows come in, and you all start to hear the sounds of howling and such. So you all start to see one by one. Now, on roll 20 purposes, you won't see them because I'm still putting them back on the correct layer, but just for RP wise.
That. Ugh. Ugly ass thing.
In the hell?
It's adorable!
Give me a little pumpkin.
Is there a ranger going to tame it?
No, but
I don't see it. Oh, never mind. Oh, damn, I see it now. Oh, jeez.
I think the guild's life cleric would definitely try to tame it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I do a check on what that thing might be?
Like a baby Sheb Niggeroth.
You may try to do a check to see what these kind of creatures are. I will give you each one check if you wish. I need Arcana checks, please.
Are they Fey, fiend, or undead related at all?
None of the above.
Okay, so just a base Arcana. And I will add a d4 to that. 20.
At 21 for Arcana.
33.
So, with all of your knowledge and everything, everyone, these are called Dark Young. They are aberration creatures personally created by Krasnot himself. They are a mixture of a tentacle. I forget what tentacle creature that he picked. A mixture of a Cerberus mixed with a form of tentacles and other monstrosity-like creatures. They are massive. They are very tanky with HP. Very tanky. They are built to last. They have a high armor flesh skin, and they are immune to several things. Poison will have no effect on them, and you cannot hide from them, for they have 160-foot form of sense.
Just like many players.
Oh yeah, wait. Whiskers should be bigger now.
By the way, Dice, when they're in smaller form, do our tokens get the reduced 1d4 damage?
No, same damage. Same damage.
Damn it.
Yeah, damage has not changed.
Because when they get into combat, they get back into regular forms.
Yeah, so I can put
Oh,
I can put skeletons big.
I gave myself that one aura token, but I'm trying to remove it. I've been trying to look for the thing for the last 5 minutes. I can't find the radiant
is it
curtain, dude.
Which
First
one?
one.
Which one did you put on there?
It's
The
the
burning
first
one, I'm concentrating on bless, but the other one can be
You scroll
removed.
down.
What did you?
About-
Which one did you click?
I don't know. I can't find it.
If you scroll, go to the very top.
Yeah?
Scroll down until you come to a set of shield icons. Scroll down.
Well, no, he has the brain. We're just trying to find the other one.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Where is
So,
it?
If
What
you-
is the
if you-
leftmost
Okay,
icon?
hold up. Scroll down from the top.
Yeah.
You would
The
come to a
leftmost-
set of shields with all sorts of icons on the shield.
I see them. Yeah.
Scroll down a few more times, and it's
Uh-huh.
on the far right hand side. It's purple.
Oh, amazing.
I was trying to find myself. I'm like, what one did you pick?
That's a whole different color. It's purple on the roster.
Yeah.
It's yellow on the token.
Yeah, it's,
Anyway,
no worries, we're good. I was gonna say, like, I know I have so many emotes, but okay, cool. All right, friends. Let me add numbers. Let me pop the turn order. So,
Good luck, everyone.
So peace bonded people get a 1d4 on that. Remember,
Wait,
bless
this
does
is
not,
a. Oh
bless
wait.
does not give you
Yeah.
1d4 on checks. So it's just 1d4 for those people who are bonded.
Let's see. What are my reactions?
And I have to be in range of Ragnar, right?
you have to be within 30 feet of someone else who is blessed.
Yep.
As long, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If you have any high damaging poisons, I can make them resistant to it. In other words,
Question.
drop their immunity down.
I got a 17, but I don't know where to place myself. I
Did
think it's
you
because
not-
I wasn't clicked on my token.
Nope, you didn't click your token.
It's
So, DM, would you like me to roll again?
nope. You only roll. We just need there you go. I add you to turn order, so just manually add yourself in.
Awesome, cool. Is
One.
it okay if me and Whiskers go on the same turn to make it easier?
If that's what you want, yeah. I would say I'm fine with it having its own turn if you want.
Dice,
Can you add me
yeah,
in as
you
well?
add me?
Did you not?
I rolled, but I
I
forgot to
rolled a
click my thing.
17 for them.
For the skeletons?
It's all the way in the top.
Oh,
I see it.
quite a few of us did not get good initiatives.
I've got low dex, and I'm in full plate.
I have
What do you
high
expect?
decks. I have high decks. I did very well.
And I think, Dice, I'll keep my friend in the pocket. So
Sure. Okay, so before we do all that, let me roll initiative for my guys. I was in the middle of doing that before someone asked a question, so, okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Dark Young. Alright, I think 1, 3, who'd I miss? 2. I'm gonna have to turn that off, because that is slowing me down.
Is the ghost lady still here, or is she?
Nope, she's vanished.
She faded away.
She's gone.
Yeah, she faded away. Yeah, she faded away for her own protection. Yeah, because these.
Can I see it as a fellow ghost? Try and understand how she did that, or it's just the limits. The ward not applicable to her since her soul is.
It's within her limitations. It's not like as grand as what you would think it is. Like, she's still here as a fellow ghost. You can sense she's still here. She's just elsewhere. That's hard.
She's on the other plane.
Yeah, just something small. Okay, so it looks like Tushani, you are first up on initiative.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Where are the wings at? I am going to immediately attempt to fly... dash straight upwards.
Oh, clarification, so I can set this so just so you all know. So player to DM. So 60 feet is the sky limit, and 60 feet is the below. And that is just for prologue. We will probably change that once we actually get into the campaign, but just for now, just to keep it simple and easy, we'll just 60-60 for ground and below. So
You'd be in dim light up that high.
okay, so
He is going to fly 60 feet up then, and he's going to, or no, he's just going to go up 40 feet and attempt a high check, or do I have to be, because I can be in dim light because of the skulker.
Yep.
post it in chat.
High check.
Okay. You appear to be stealth, but something is telling you that they can still see you.
Okay, so no.
I can still see you. I'm kidding.
Alright, so no bonus to that. So I'll go ahead and attack with the short bow then.
I might actually just do this to see if I can actually get this to work. Yes, I can. Okay, cool. They still work. Perfect. I'm used to my other screen, but I can't do that because we're doing this.
There's a 28 hit.
Which one are you shooting?
Number 2.
That does it.
Okay. Oh, gosh. So, I don't know why the sneak attack was added on the total there. Does it...
Because technically, what's this called nearby? Whiskers is nearby.
Not within 5 feet.
Yeah, not within 5
Yeah.
feet.
I thought they were.
No,
My
they're.
bad.
Yeah, they're.
Oh,
They're
it's
10
from
feet.
the center? Oh,
Nope,
I
it's
thought it was
from the
range.
outside token. Nope, it's from the outside
My
token.
bad.
You're
No worries.
Sorry.
It's all good. We'll still take the 13. I'm saying so. Just 13, Tushani.
Yeah.
For 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
And...
Ooh, that was cool.
So Tushani, second attack possibly.
No, that's it.
Rizishi.
Oh yeah, Rizushi. Rizushi is going to close in on the Dark Young over here. And make... How far away was that?
20 feet.
Would you say that was a 20-foot straight line for the pounce ability?
Yeah, I'll take 20 feet.
So DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone with a claw attack. Going to assume that an 8 does not hit.
8 is going to miss, but let me make that strength save for you.
Okay.
25.
Oh yeah, that clears it by leaps and bounds.
Okay.
Yep, that's all Rizishi can do.
All right, Dark Young 3. Seeing that Rizishi is in front of me, he is actually going to go after this this cat-like creature that just tried to attack him. He's going to snarl and hiss at you back. Here we go. We're going to start with... Let's do this first. Does a 21 hit the cat?
Yeah, it's got a 12 AC, buddy.
Okay, that is 9 damage. You are grappled. And then he is then going to do a second grapple. That's a miss. And then...
no, that hits.
Oh, no, it's that one.
no,
That one.
critical
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that one.
Okay.
Third tentacle attack. It's
Yeah, that
15.
hits.
And then my fourth attack, I'm going to go in for the bite and try to bite your torso. And I'm going to require your cat to make me a Constitution save, please.
How
Actually-
do I do that?
Go to your extras. Do you have
Okay.
in the extras?
There
We're
we
good.
go.
I see it now. Okay, so I'm going to do a... Okay, that is a failure, my friend. You take 5 necrotic, and your strength score is reduced by 1d4. 2. Rishichi's strength score is reduced by 2.
Yikes.
I didn't know we could do that. I don't know what barding is, so.
Barding is effectively armor for your mount.
Ew.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's a very rarely used item.
We
but
will
it
get
is
you
there.
some next.
Yes.
Provided he survives.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm just going based off of the, like the stat block on D&D Beyond. Do you want me to just write down the stats myself?
Yeah, you can just,
Okay.
that's fine. So your strength is reduced by 2, and you must finish a long rest to get that back. That is it for me. Dark 1. Dark 1 is going to rush over to...
The little glowing torch.
Dupe. Claudette. Whenever you're ready, Claudette. Rocky muted.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad. She's going to draw her greatsword and move forward here, and that'll be. See, that's activated that correctly. 25 feet. Yep. And she's going to take the dodge action and wait for her prey to approach. End of turn. And her bonus action is going to be this thing here. Oh. As her skin gets a little bit more like callus and muscles.
Sure, that's fine. Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Mark it on your sheet, mark it on your token so that just a reminder. But yeah, we're good. That's fine. Rhythm!
Rhythm and blues. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is what's it called? What's his name? Whiskers is gonna move right here, and it's gonna tilt their head. Give me a sec. It's gonna tilt their head so that it's at an angle, and use their breath weapon to hit both of these with their lightning breath. Can I get a dex save? It's not a big save. It's gonna be a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
So you're moving them here, so they can
Nope.
turn.
No, like right here, and like their head, right here, and then
What-
their head just like twists this way because they're snake head.
Okay. And how big's the cone?
It's just 20 feet. So like snake head is just like from here to here. So oh wait,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't have the ruler thing out.
Yeah, I can
Like
do.
that. Yeah, so they can get them both.
I can get them like that, sort of thing.
It's a line. It's a line breath.
Oh, line. Right.
It's a 5 feet wide. So that's why head tilted this way, spraying this way towards this way like this. So I can
Mm,
barely catch them both.
Yeah, you
If
can do it
that's
like
okay.
that.
DM, if that's okay.
yeah, I'll let that go for this time. Yeah, I'll let that go. It's fine.
This time. Got you. Yeah. So DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you can do it like that, and it gets both of them. 5 foot wide
Yep.
line.
Good to know they're not good at
Oh.
dexterity.
Okay. Go and roll me my damage, please.
Got you. It's gonna show up in there soon. 69 nice points of
Wow.
lightning damage.
Said this was a little breath weapon.
That's not a.
It's a shotgun breath weapon. It's a
He
quick
said it was
burst.
a little DC.
Rhythm upon you.
DC.
Rhythm upon you firing the lightning breath weapon upon them. The skin from the attack that Tushani did appears to regenerate.
Ooh. Does it stop or continue to?
Question.
It fully regenerates.
Would that be
my
immunity to? Question. Would that be immunity to lightning?
No, that'd be regenerated on lightning.
Yeah,
No,
it's
because I
expanding
have-
amount.
Because I have blood cross of exposure, which makes invulnerability to resistance.
Is that on your turn or?
Reaction.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can turn down vulnerability to half to become resistant.
Post in the chat for me.
So
Wait,
When a creature you can see within 30 feet, where are you at, Cyrodiil?
with
Right,
the 30
yeah.
feet of the first one at the very least.
Yep, I can cancel out this one's ability.
The other one didn't take damage, but still, damn. Alright, that's cool to know.
Are you doing regular or are you amplifying this?
I have to amplify it to get rid of the immunity.
Okay, so yes. So if you amplify it, you will turn what you appear to, it looks like, be immunity to resistance then.
Okay, give me a second to roll the 2 crimson die damage.
And
New
then,
Crimson die? I thought it was just one.
I know, because I can't. No, it's because I take damage for amplifying it, and my 20th level is I can roll 2 die a turn and
Oh,
take
and take
either
the-
one.
and I need to do the math.
I take 8. It takes
So that's 30. That's 34 damage then, right?
34 damage to it, and I take 8 to just
Yo.
throw my
that's-
hand out and just twist the lightning enough that it finds purchase and hurt.
Thank you. Oh, dope. That's so cool. And then for my turn, I'm just gonna move to the top of their head and take a couple hits against this big boy with my thunder hammer. So that's gonna be 2 attacks. So
Until the end of its next turn, it's no longer immune to lightning damage.
this is thunder, so it doesn't
Yep.
matter. So it's cool.
You have a-
So first
hammer?
to hit is a 22, and then next to hit is a 26.
22 is going
26 to hit.
both are going to hit.
Cool, awesome. I need to roll this damage weird because it doesn't let me just do it with the just roll 20 dice because it doesn't add a 2d6.
You can go into the custom settings.
So if we click, oh, I can't click. Yeah, it's all right. So okay,
We can make you a custom item. when you're
No, you'd have to go to the Beyond 20 settings, advanced options, and add the extra die in the.
I believe that is a custom item because that's the very rare form, not the legendary form too. So yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you
it's the very first.
custom item,
And then
just
you
copy
said
it
I can
and-
change it to a warhammer than the typical thing. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what is your damage modifier?
So the damages I have to do is 2d8 bludgeoning, 2d8 plus 22 bludgeoning because both attacks hit, plus 4d6 thunder, plus 1 extra d8 because of Colossus Slayer.
Okay, so do an inline roll for all that together.
I want you to take a moment to appreciate that this is a guy with a giant hammer with thunder and lightning based abilities on a giant snake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
that breathes lightning.
The
43 points of
Ragnarok
damage.
All right.
Thanks for being
So how much of that's what's bludgeoning? The 3-2-3? Is that the
The
bludgeoning?
3-2-3 plus 22, so that's 7. No, that's 8 plus 30 damage of it is
Bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning. I will be very specific. Magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the other
13
is thunder damage.
And I heal from the 13 thunder.
It heals thunder damage?
Yes.
Ooh. Not good for me.
I can't do another reaction thing, sorry.
Rhythm and the
worries.
rhythm.
Is it just one instance of damage?
No.
Until it's the end
To
of
all damage! To all damage types!
It loses invulnerability to damage types of the triggered attack or spell.
Triggering, damn. Okay, never mind. Damn. Okay, cool. And then for my bonus action, nah, I don't do anything else. That's pretty much it.
Roll 20 doesn't do that full 120 out in squares. It gives you a radius.
And then my turn is
Measure to your north and west, Ragnar.
done. Lucy, you're up.
No,
Bruce,
it's
you-
my skeletons.
I was gonna say, I think we missed the skeleton.
Oh, skeletons, my bad.
Yeah,
I
that's
know where I got it.
yeah. So
Anyway, Dice, the skeletons have a freezing stare, and they are looking for a DC 13 Constitution save or paralyze and do some cold damage.
On
So,
who?
I will move 2 of them on the first target to the right. The other ones are going to go to young 2. And the other ones are going to try and seek out 3. So we're going to do 7, 7, and 6, basically rolls for each.
so move your tokens and I'll make the saves. So
Just make sure there's
I need
space for us to
20
get in
con
there as
save
well.
from them.
you need what?
So I need 20 con saves from you
Why 20?
because I have 20 minions, right?
Well,
No,
no, you have
no,
6.
You can control 6 at a time.
Yeah, I have that. This is for combat. We have the rule. That's why there's 6 tokens on the board. That's why I started with the 6. And
Oh.
Remember
and-
you said 6 at a time.
and if you wish to get more, go into your bag and pull out more. That's why Mordecai gave you more. So you have 20. You have the remaining 20 in your bag. Yeah.
I understand now what you meant. So then 6 con saves.
Okay.
Can you move this guy up 1 so we have actual space to get in?
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll start with young 3. We'll start with young 3. So con save. All right. So I failed the second one.
So then let's say that this one is paralyzed and it takes cold damage.
Okay.
It takes 41 freezing damage.
Okay. I take nothing. I'm immune to cold.
Okay, but it is paralyzed.
Okay. Until the end of my turn? Or until the start of your...
It is until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And, sorry?
Okay.
You just make your rolls.
Yep, that's what I'm making now.
Paralyzed is nasty, damn.
Okay, so this one's paralyzed.
And we can just use the same. Do you want me to re-roll the damage or just take that?
We can just take... It's,
They're immune to.
they're all immune,
Oh,
so...
yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot.
I
Yeah,
think
so...
they're all immune to all elemental damage.
We'll
test that.
I'm gonna say you'll have to test that theory, but yeah. So
Man, I should have fucking picked Monster Slayer. Why did I pick Hunter?
all right.
Alright, dice, I think. Oh, wait, the last one was a 22 and a 20. Okay, that's their turn.
Give me a second.
That's all they can do.
So I am paralyzed. There's that in chat, so you all can see that. Lucy, you're up.
For those of you near Lucy, you start to hear singing. As I begin the Blade song, I summon a large moon behind me that has a clock face on it, and all the hands on the clock start spinning very quickly, and I start to move very quickly as I get haste on myself. And then finally, I, with my hasted action, I am going to throw a vial of alchemist fire at Dark Young One. Because that's all I have left to do. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit this thing.
A 10 misses.
Okay, I then proceed to run away.
I don't know. I mean, you have the 1d4 extra. I don't know if they have, because they're fleshy AC, so.
I'll drop the extra 1d4, see if it hits, but I don't think it will. Does 13 hit?
13 misses.
Yeah.
And did you take the peace bond thing as well? Did you have the triangle?
I don't have, I have bless.
Okay.
And then I run.
So why did you have the triangle then? Because that was, I think, the peace bond token, right?
That's
Bless
the
is
one
also
for
a D4.
bless.
It's whatever emote they want to use to represent the bless. Yeah. So, if that's the end of your turn, Lucy, we're gonna jump to Ragnar.
Yeah, I'm out.
I think Ragnar is just going to throw a Mind Sliver at this one.
Okay. What is the DC?
20 intelligence.
That is a 17.
Right. That does not succeed.
Okay. What's
Let me roll.
So 46? No, sorry, it should... Yeah, it scales with level, so it's 46. Yeah, so 11 psychic. Nice.
Yep. And they take 1d4 from their next save.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 2.
I wrote that down. Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Dark Young 2, which is paralyzed, and until the end of my turn. So that is it for me. I have nothing I can do. Yep. This one is going to dash over here.
I thought it said that they only had 3 pets. I think I misheard.
There.
There are 4 pets.
Ceradan.
Okay. Charge forward. Yep. Or do you need... Oh, wait, I'll move back. Claudette, do you want to go to there?
It's your turn, dude. Just
No, but
go
say-
right now.
So
It's
it's,
paralyzed. It can't take any
Nope,
action.
it's no longer paralyzed.
Yes, it... Oh, yeah.
It turned feeling gone. I'll move to here, and I shall use... where is it? I'll use Curse of the Blood Mark as my bonus action on it. So I now do an extra Bloodcraft die.
okay.
Bloodcraft die. Attack 1. Is that it?
27 hits.
Oops. I did not mean to roll that.
Ignore it. It's fine. You're good.
That's 15 radiant, 17 radiant, that's 25 radiant, 34 radiant damage to it.
Okay.
Is it immune? Or
Da-
resistant?
The damage seems to be going through. No problems.
Sweet. I shall swing again.
15 is sadly going to miss.
And I rolled 4.
Bless.
18.
and Peace bond.
Nope, no peace bond.
Uh,
18 hit.
18 does it.
I shall re-roll that 1. So roll d10. So that's 22, 25, 35 radiant damage to it. And that's my turn.
Tishani.
Can you put a mark on it for me, please?
Sure. We'll do
Okay.
that one.
Oh no, you never mind. It's just until the end of my turn.
Okay. Tishani, you're up.
Okay, so since there are 2 of them, both 1 and 2 have people around them, I'm going to use my first attack and do sharpshooter. Does a 17 hit?
17's gonna miss, my friend.
Okay.
You have right?
Yeah, bless.
Oh, I do. There's a 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Alright. That is... Hold on just a second. 1d6 plus 18 plus my sneak attack.
So what's my total damage, please?
It's gone. It should have. There it goes.
36.
Plus that 22.
Okay. And what is that all?
58. That's 58 to number 2.
Okay.
That's all piercing damage
Sure.
from a +3. So is that magical?
Yep, I'll go through. Yep, you're still good.
Okay, and since let's see, where is my thing? I have sudden strike. I can take an additional attack as a bonus action, and I can apply sneak attack to it. So I'm going to do that at number 1 again for 22 to hit.
Do you still need to roll to hit again for a second attack?
That is roll to hit.
Oh, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, 22 still hit. Yeah, go for it.
Yep. Okay. There is the damage from just the weapon,
So 23. Okay.
and there's the sneak attack
Sneak
on number 1.
attack when- oh,
That second attack was on number 1.
Sure.
Sorry.
but you
I
get
have to-
one sneak attack once per turn.
Not with this
I
ability.
max level rogue.
Not with this ability.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a scout special.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
dope, dude, that's awesome.
If you take the attack action on your turn, you can make 1 additional attack as a bonus action. And it can be an additional sneak attack, even if you've already used it this turn, but only against a new target.
Okay. Anything else, Tushani, before we jump to Rikishi?
Nah, that'll be it.
Big cat.
Auto crit. Auto crit.
Does it auto crit?
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Yep.
No, I thought it was paralyzed. Oh yeah, I'm paralyzed till the end of my turn. Yeah.
And does that matter for Tushani then? I didn't know
Nope.
who else
Nope,
to hit.
it's only melee attacks within 5 feet of the target.
Aw, that's fucked.
Thank you.
But you would have advantage against hitting any target that is paralyzed.
So, let's see.
Well, I mean, you did hit.
And you rolled again. Yep. You got a 22 and 23.
Claw. So it's an auto crit, so that's what, double damage or
If you hit.
Yeah, the 23 is the hit. Yeah, 23 is the hit. Yeah.
He hasn't rolled yet. Oh, he has? Okay, I can't.
Yeah. So Tushani, do you want to just make this simple and easy? Just double that 11 to 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll make it easiest for that, and then... How much? I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll stay there. With, Rikishi.
Okay.
Alright then.
All right. I am no longer paralyzed.
It's
Would that have ended the grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dark One's turn.
Yep.
Stuff?
All right, Dark One's going to turn around and use its tentacles on the skeletons that are over here. I'm going to do 2 attacks on the skeleton to my left and 2 attacks to skeleton on my right. So we'll start with the skeleton over here. It's a 13. I don't know. I don't think that misses. I think that misses the skeleton. And then 22 for
This is 14.
Okay. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the skeleton.
Are wonderful.
Not all. Not all. There are some that. Yeah. Okay, so that's 18 doubled.
Yeah, so it's at 6 or on skeleton 5?
That
6 damage.
6. That's on 6.
Yep.
So
36?
36.
Alright.
Yes. Okay, and then 2 attacks on the one above it, which is skeleton 5. So here we go.
That's 20.
So that is 17 times 2, and
24 total.
yep. All right, and then I'm just gonna move over here. Claudette.
Okay, she's going to think I forgot how to pronounce your name. Sorry, this person there.
Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil, yeah.
Yep.
They'll move here, and she's going to drag her great sword up and over her shoulder, and she's gonna try to make some attacks. And when I say try, I mean try. She's gonna try her damnedest.
Ooh, wow.
All 4 attacks.
Those all hit.
Yep, all attacks are gonna hit.
Okay.
Lucy.
You see her just like clumsily, like flailing the great sword, but it's such a big target. How could you miss?
Uh, 16, 19, 19, 12. Cool.
And then as a bonus action,
66.
no, that's it. That's gonna end her turn.
Okay. Rhythm. If that's it for, okay. Rhythm, you're up.
Cool. Knowing that I can't really do much damage to this thing with my normal weapon, I am gonna take out from the bag of holding, my Dragon Slayer longsword.
Okay. That is an action, by the way. That is
Does
an
action do that?
Yes, it is an action.
Isn't it just a free action to stow a weapon?
It's an action to pull something from the bag of holding.
Oh,
It's an
yeah.
action to pull
that is
something from
true,
the-
yeah.
Okay, I should have kept it on myself. And I don't want to risk lightning damage right now. Actually, then if that's the case, I might as well just use one of these. So I don't do that. Give me a sec. I grab one of my javelins of lightning because I don't need to use the lightning ability with it, but I can still benefit from using it without really harming it. And I'm gonna first have Muffins take 2 claw attacks at it. Not Muffin Whiskers, take 2 claws attack at it.
I was about to say, who's Muffins? Where did we get another creature called Muffins?
No worries, don't worry about it. Okay, so that's 1 bite.
That's
Oh
his
shoot,
new-
just rolled. 27 to hit?
27's gonna hit.
Sounds good. It takes 16 points of piercing damage for the first one. And then for the second one, $21 hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then it takes 26 piercing damage that time. Woof, damn. So it takes that much damage from Whiskers, and then I'm gonna stab it twice with just a magic javelin.
Okay.
32.
Mm-hmm.
And then 15. Let me roll a d4 for that one for Bless. Nope, misses. It's only one attack hits from the javelin.
I'll take
And
30.
it deals.
He's bonded too.
Oh no! Why did it roll that damage? I did not. It was only supposed to roll the d. It's only supposed to do the d6 plus 9. Ignore the
I got you. I got you. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
So am I taking Colossus? So 18 total?
Yes, 18 damage total.
Okay.
From my strike, yeah.
I know D&D Beyond at this point. Yeah, I know how they work. Yeah. So,
Okay, beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, and that's my turn.
okay, all skeletons.
Yeah, all the skeletons are just gonna do the glare again. So 6 con saves, please.
Okay.
And this one takes a -2 if you remember.
On the first one, so that is a fail.
No, it's DC 13 dice.
Oh.
It still failed though.
Well, the 18 didn't fail because if it's a -2.
great.
Yeah. So it still failed because that was 2. So yeah. So this one's paralyzed. So we'll just.
And then I think, yeah, because Whiskers would enjoy. Yeah, so this one would be the next focus. We're just focusing down. Like the skeletons 5 and 6, they would still focus on these two first, until we make that one. All right, so that one is paralyzed, and then this one.
That's a pass.
13 saves.
And that passes, so that one's fine.
All right, so that's their turn.
Okay. Lucy.
Yellow dot means paralyzed?
Yes.
Oh, goody. Alright, Lucy comes running on in. Hello! Pulls out her rapier and stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. And because it's paralyzed, auto crit. If you want to move, I know you said it's immune to cold damage, so
So 5 and 8, 13 for the first.
I'll then move back to there. You can then go on to the next person's turn, and I'll sit here and calculate the damage for you.
That's
13
fine.
for the first, 13 for the second.
Let Loon do the damage. They can do all their math. Ragnar.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna firebolt the firebolt. I think what is it? Young
63
4.
damage to young 2.
Which one is the most damaged dice?
62 is young 2's dead. So.
Yeah, 63 piercing damage to it.
Let's go!
Which one is the most damaged dice?
Probably the one that's been being chewed by your skeletons over here.
Number 1.
First kill.
We need to hit.
That's a hit. And and they heal for 20 fire.
That's the attack roll. Or not.
No, it's a damage. Yeah.
Damage.
Yep, I see it. Yep.
All right, so good to know. That's why I just used the cantrip.
Okay.
That's my turn. I will move a little bit within range, but that's my turn.
Okay.
Mentally in my head, I say, hey, does anyone need some extra stuff? I got some regular magic weapons.
Who is enjoying the peace bond?
Tushani
I am.
is one of them.
Tristan, that is 60 bludgeoning to skeleton 5.
They're down on 2.
Okay, and then I'm doing 2 attacks on this one over here, which I believe is 3. Yep, it's 3. So
Yeah, I can move out the way so you can see.
so that's a miss for 1. So just double 17, which is
34.
34. So 34 on skeleton 5 over there. Yep. And then Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil will shout, see if you can't. Oh. What Cyrodiil tries to get across is see if you can stun them at the end of Dark Force's turn. Good. I
They're
can't crit.
skeletons. They're not that intelligent.
I was saying that to you. because you can command them.
You hero of the telepathic bond. We're speaking telepathically. You don't need to shout.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. That.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I will smack this thing.
Go for it.
I won't be using any marks, so I need to get rid of the extra damage. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Both hit. See the damage. And then give me total, please.
Give me a second. 19 for the first, and 26 for the second.
Okay.
I stand ready with my shield in the way.
Okay, and with that, top the round, guys, and this is where we will be closing out our session for today.
Woo, yeah, we took one out.
So, friends, adventurers, pets, whiskers, skeletons, and Rishiji.
Imaginary muffin.
Yes, imaginary muffin that came out of nowhere.
That is the party name. The party name is We Are the Imaginary
Muffins.
Muffins.
Oh no!
Yes.
I think we become organically.
No.
So, people on stream, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 1 of our long-enduring level 20 campaign. Tune in next month for episode 2. And players in my party, I hope you enjoyed the beginning of this prologue. We shall see how this continues next month. And I will see you all next time. Tune in next time, everyone, for the Heroes of Arcania. Everyone have a good night. Latest.